honest, babe. It's time!
Today I got time, cuz.
All you hoes, all of you hoes.
I love big booty Latinas.
You are out of line.
Why can't I say I love big booty Latinas? How do you figure that?
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
We pop out at your party. I'm with the gang. Little body, nobody. I'll split people for less than that. You hear me? Less.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chickens, turkeys, rabbits. You name it.
It breaks my heart.
But I wanted to do hood rat stuff for my friend. Honey.
What's going on, everybody? Class is in session. My brother from another mother international. How do you do today?
What's poppin'? Slime? What's goody chat? What's going on? We got an action-packed show today. Can you cue some sad music, Steve?
Sure.
So in the passport world, guys, passport bros are dying. They're dying.
Mm-hmm.
And you would think that there would be new news articles out, but some people outside of the passport bros world are reporting on things that happened about a year ago almost. You would think that this is breaking news like our channel reports, but
You would think.
we got some people reporting on some things that are old news
You would think.
and fake news. So we're going to go over all of that today. Shout out to everybody in the building. We can do a quick roll call and see who is here. See a couple people. I see a goat right here. We got Killy God.
Ortiz.
We got Ortiz. I see some goats in the building. We got a Heck. What the heck is in the building? Mr. Miyagi's in the building.
Miyagi was good.
And the almighty King H in the building. Can't stop, won't stop. We're not fucking leaving.
Can't stop, won't stop. Fellow records, cause we get down, baby. We get down, baby.
I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop.
I'm not fucking leaving.
What's good? What's good, guys? Thank you guys for joining in, man. We had a couple technical difficulties. We were trying to actually get our Streamlabs to work. It does work, guys, but we were trying to get it to pop up on the screen. We'll figure it out for the next one. But if you guys want to donate through Streamlabs, we can answer any questions you guys through like a super chat. Just go to streamlabs.com/mentuition. We'll pin it at the top in just a moment.
Is there a threshold or anything? Or
no, there's no threshold right now, but we can change that later.
Cool.
We'll start off with you guys can donate anything.
Yeah.
Let me pin it real quick. And Heck comes in real quick with a Cash App. I'll read that too in a second.
Damn.
Let me yeah.
Let us set up the show, Heck. Damn.
Damn.
What the heck?
Damn.
Damn.
Hold on, guys. Let me do this real quick. Shout out. Let's actually go live on Facebook. Shout out to the Facebook gang. I see you guys. We're going to go live on Facebook, and then we'll do Instagram as well. Make sure you guys like the video on the way in. Thank you guys for joining us on this beautiful Saturday night as well. We got a jam-packed one for you guys, and we may even join up with our boy Homies Hub in a little bit here and do a quick little dual stream with him because he's live right now. Shout out to Facebook. We're live on Facebook. Passport bros are dying.
RIP.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. A lot of these YouTubers, bro, they're so disconnected, or maybe sometimes they're just like International was saying, like they're pressed for like content, and sometimes it be that way. Like you need something to talk about or whatever. But the thing with Abba and Preach, man, is like they can basically talk about anything and get 1 million views, bro. What? This
Who
girl?
the fuck is that? That's what.
That looks
Nigga?
like Zendaya.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry guys, Zendaya just popped up.
I wasn't even like she in the Spider-Man movies looking mid, but like
she's pretty
good. She looking good right there. Shout out to 916 in the building as well. Yes, sir. Shout out to Facebook and Instagram making us set up the streams after the fact, and they miss everything we say at the beginning in our intro and everything. Shout out to them, man.
Yeah, shout out to you guys. All right, guys, I'll put it up in just a moment. Before we do that, let's go over our locals and our Patreon, and then we'll jump into the show. Guys, it's not going to be a super long show tonight. just because we got a late start, but also we got some things to do later and tomorrow morning. But stay tuned, guys. We'll probably go live later tonight from our phones, or maybe even from an IRL, or definitely we'll go live tomorrow with some sort of IRL. I'll be DJing at the strip club, guys, so I'm gonna try to go live there as well. But let's go ahead and show the locals. Mentuition.locals.com is where you guys can see all the behind the scenes debauchery, all the strip clubs, all the fun, all the craziness. This one was a couple weeks ago. I went to this place called Coco Miami. I saw 6ix9ine there, which was super dope. He was DJing. Well, he wasn't really DJing. He was fake DJing, but he was trying to look cool. So I got a really good shot of him. Got to meet him. Super cool dude. Yeah, Miami Cubans partying. I just uploaded this, guys, actually on the page, all the highlights of this night. I don't even think I put 6ix9ine on there. There's certain parts I didn't want to put on there because they're already on Patreon or locals, and I didn't want to do any overlap. There's actually above this, or maybe below this, there's these two girls on a stripper pole dancing. They don't get naked, but they are shaking ass. So if you guys want to see that, join the locals. I think that's up there for free. The locals is free. However, if you want to see like the craziness, not safe for work stuff, guys, you'll have to sign up for $9.99. Next up, guys,
Are
we have
those
the
two
Patreon.
girls, before you go over the Patreon?
Yeah.
Are those two girls? Do they have big booties?
They definitely have big booties.
Are they
I
Latina?
love big booty Latinas.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Go to patreon.com/mentuition, guys. I just uploaded a Cartagena 102.5 for all the supporters. Those of you who are going to Cartagena in the near future, you're going to want to watch this. This is not going to be for free. So those of you who are already members will be able to see this. The freebies are just our general breakdowns that are sort of, sauced, the sauce removed. The watered down breakdowns are for the free members. Our Patreon is free, guys. But if you want to see the real updates, you're going to have to sign up for that $20 tier, which is our general admission. And that'll unlock all these blurry things that you just can't see. All right, so for $20, guys, you get access to all of our full uncensored travel guides, exclusive behind-the-scenes footage, exclusive access to our private community, Patreon exclusive content, and special Discord access. The next tier, guys, is our VIP level. Shout out to the VIP members. You get priority chats on YouTube, access to our members-only live streams, a list of 300-plus remote jobs, one free consultation question answered per month on Patreon direct message, 30% off of your locals membership for 3 months, 20% off of consultations, and 10% off of the merch. We will be doing merch soon, guys. We're working on some branding of some new names, some trademarking of some stuff, and then we will be putting out some t-shirts and stuff. We've been coming up with some concepts, but just bear with us because, again, it's just me and International. We don't have any other staff right now, really. Shout out to the mods, though. We appreciate you guys for helping. Shout out to Tim M. I know he's on duty right now and doing some things, but
Shout out to him.
Shout out to everybody who's been supporting and watching. Next up, guys, we have the All Access Pass. These are for all the big ballers, and shout out to you guys.
Give it a
For All Access passers, you guys can pretty much be. You guys are pretty much supporting us at the highest level, so thank you so much. It's $100 a month. You get one free consultation per month, answered up to an hour. We just had a All Access Pass member book one of his consultations. 25% off of any additional consultations throughout the month. 50% off of locals membership for 6 months. Access to our personal cell phone numbers. Free exclusive membership only meetups. VIP access and discounts on our yacht parties. Patreon exclusive discounts on our websites. Discounts on our tour guides, and 20% off the merch. And guys, don't forget, if you want to watch our show, just go to www.mentuition.net or mentuition.network, and you'll be able to get a link directly to whatever YouTube page we are streaming from, which is this one, Mentuition Mafia, just in case we get banned. The second thing, guys, is go to mentuitiondiscord.net. You don't have to put the www in front of it. I don't think it works if you do that. Just type in mentuitiondiscord.net to join our community. It's free. It's basically a big group chat where we all can talk about travel, sports, whatever the fuck's going on, okay? So shout out to all you guys who are active in the Discord. Wiza's always in there. We got a bunch of people always talking in the Discord. We have over 700 members, and we'd like to grow that up. So shout out to you guys. All right, guys. I think we're ready to get started with the show. Yeah, so passport bros are dying, guys. We know this. We talk about this almost every week or every other week. However, there are some people who are oblivious in the YouTube space, and they just may need a story, or they just want to talk some shit. And, shout out to Alba and Preach. I actually tried to get them to come on our show or talk a little bit about our channel. They didn't want to give us any clout. Sometimes what you'll find, guys, is at the higher levels of YouTube, they'll look at your subscriber base and go, I don't want to talk about them because then they're going to get popular off of us, and we don't want them to get popular. It's a lot of like haters. It's a lot of, or just that, not even necessarily haters, but that mindset of like, I don't want you to win. Okay, crab in a barrel mentality, but really they're out of the barrel. They just see a bunch of crabs coming up, and they don't want to help them crabs come out, right? And those crabs can't pull them back in the barrel either. They just don't want to give you any kind of shine. So Abba pulled up one of the videos I sent him on one of his videos, but he didn't say who it was from. He didn't say it was from this channel called Mentuition. He didn't show it on the screen. And maybe I'll find it today or maybe another stream, and I'll show you guys that he actually pulled up a video. This was from our OG channel, the 20K subs channel. Man, rest in peace to the 20K. Rest in
Moment
peace.
of silence.
Yeah. Rest in peace to the 20K sub OG Mentuition channel. Hopefully one day he will come back. Okay. But anyways, guys, so the OG channel was getting a lot of eyes on it. A lot of people watching it. And Abba and Preach were one of those people. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring up their video talking about a passport bro that died. Okay. And we're going to just go over it, talk about it, and comment. International, you got anything before we start it?
Yeah, shout out to King H. He said, Al, you earned the right to sit next to Steve, not behind him. Move up, big bro. Just saying. Yeah. I'm sitting a little bit closer today. We have like kind of a different type of setup. It's just a lot going on here in the studio. Sometimes the couch is like way back here. So if I sit up the whole time for like 3 hours, like with no back support, like that's why I be sitting back a little bit. But the way it's set up today is a little bit different. So I did earn the right. Steve promoted me, and I'm not sitting behind Steve anymore. I'm sitting up. So
yeah, man. Shout out to you.
Yeah,
shout
man.
out to you for getting your promotion, bro.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And shout out to King H again, the GOAT, saying hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, and then himself leading by example and hitting the Cash App.
Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal.
Shout out to you, man. I'm about to bring this up on the screen. Thank you so much. And heck, I'll bring yours up as well. Again, guys, you can scan the QR code on the bottom right-hand side. Let me put the Streamlabs up too, because we do have a Streamlabs now, guys, which it kind of substitutes our non-monetized asses and gives us a chance to at least show some stuff on the screen. But let's go ahead and show this one. Shout out to King H. He says, much love to the dynamic duo and fuck the raccoon. The raccoon. I said raccoon. Raccoon, same thing.
Damn,
potato,
bro.
potato.
Damn. He up there chewing on the wires right now, man.
Yeah, if our internet cuts out, you'll know why, man.
Yeah, raccoon trying to sabotage. Shout out to our guy. Heck, getting the Cash App in while the show's starting, before we can even get everything up. What the heck, man? Shout out to you. Appreciate the love, brother.
There it is. Shout out to Heck, man. Thank you so much. He said hit the PayPal, hit the Cash App, hit the Venmo, he said hit the Cash App, hit the Venmo, hit the PayPal.
Yes, sir.
Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you, bro. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring this up now. Does this look familiar, guys? This story right here. Looks familiar to me.
Yeah.
But this is a recent video that Abba and Preach put out, I think today or yesterday, excuse me. So kind of interesting they're going over this now when this is something they actually should have went over 8
when it
months
happened
ago or 10 months ago when it happened.
I said they run out of content, man. They run out of content. They can't get it fresh and fit. I guess it was a slow week for them on that. So they pulled over to this community, but you got to hit up us for a recent story, hit up some of the people that we follow for some relevancy, but you can't be reporting on shit that happened a year ago, man, and acting like it's new. So
yeah, man. Someone just hit the PayPal actually. I don't who just said the PayPal. I want to make sure because it has your government and I don't want to put it on there. Is it Heck or was it King H? Let me know which. Isn't this I think
that's not King H.
No, is it Mr. Miyagi?
Somebody else. Probably Mr. Miyagi.
Mr.
Miyagi.
Okay,
yes, sir.
That's what I thought.
Appreciate the love, bro.
Yeah, I was going to say thank you, Mr. Miyagi. We'll put this up on the
Do
screen.
you have the message? Did he say anything?
Let me see. Hold on. Let me join. Let me. I'll open it up in a second. Appreciate you, Mr. Miyagi. We'll bring it up here in a moment. I'll go ahead and play this video, and then we'll bring it up after once we pause.
Go out there and find somebody. I hear all Tonight, an urgent warning for Americans visiting Colombia after a string of deaths in tourist hotspots. The U.S. Embassy in Bogota urging travelers not to use dating apps in the country, writing in a security alert that criminals are using the sites to lure victims, with many U.S. citizens drugged, robbed, and even by their Colombian dates. Embassy officials confirming the deaths of at least 8 Americans traveling in Medellin, possibly linked to the apps.
I'm out of words to describe. I don't even know how I feel right now.
A situation all too familiar for the family of 50-year-old Tujer Zhang, an artist and activist from Minnesota who we first reported on last month. He had been traveling in Colombia in December when he called his brother out of the blue asking for money.
This time he was like, hey, do you have a couple of thousand? I was like, yeah, no problem. And when do you want it? He said, I want it now. I'm in this bit of a situation here. I go, yeah, I can do that.
Zhang's family telling our Minneapolis affiliate soon after he stopped responding to their messages, he was found dead. A local prosecutor saying Zhang was kidnapped during a date and killed when he could not make the ransom payment, and that his body was found covered in stab wounds.
I was confused. To be honest with you, I don't know why, what the motive is.
Zhang had visited Colombia in the past, posting photos and videos to social media as recently as October with an unidentified woman.
With my girl.
The embassy's alert indicated officials do not believe all 8 of the deaths are linked and said they've seen an increase in reports of incidents involving the use of online dating applications to lure victims, typically foreigners, for robbery by force or using sedatives to...
Wait, hold on.
Guys.
Hold on. Pause it. Everything. Stop the show.
Guys, did you...
Foreigner.
That's what I thought he said. I don't know.
Drug and rob individuals. Often the reports coming from major Colombian cities like Medellin, Cartagena, and Bogota. Murders of foreign visitors went up by 29% in the latter part of 2023 compared to the previous year, according to the embassy, and most of the victims were U.S. citizens. It's a popular destination for Americans who are big contributors to Colombia's tourism industry, making up nearly 30% of foreign travelers in the first half of last year. But behind that beauty, tragedy, and unanswered questions for families like Zhang's, a case where no arrests have been announced, according to that local prosecutor. Loved ones are left to mourn from thousands of miles away.
And he'll draw everybody in. That's the type of people he is.
You want to say anything about this before we go? No, but I'm not really surprised about that. I know you're going to say that. Oh, you're never surprised. But it's really something that I see when I travel. I see a lot of people want to do that, you know what I mean? And what I mean by that is they want to indulge in the local delicacies. Problem with that is that there's a lot of honey traps. From when I used to just go travel as a tourist in resorts, you go to a bar and then there's a lady waiting there, blah blah, giving you attention and stuff like that, and then you're met with other people that want you to pay XYZ, and that's just the escalation of that. You know what I mean? I saw a video of a guy that travels the world, right? And he's just filming this like, I think, yeah, he's just filming in front of him, and then this lady that's passing in front of him and touches him. He's in Colombia. She touches him and he turns around. Why she does that? For him to follow her, and there's someone following him, right? And they're gonna go to the alley, and then that person's gonna pop up, and then rob him of everything he has. There's a lot of those things that's happening there. You have to be very careful whenever you travel.
You know, it's weird. They kind of make fun of Fresh from the way that he talks, but Preach don't talk too well either.
Yeah,
he kind of stutters over his words a little bit. I don't understand what he's saying a lot of times when he's fucking talking. I mean, when you get these guys that are from like these Caribbean islands, it's just kind of hard to. I mean, Fresh does have a speech impediment, but I hardly ever can understand what Preach is saying either. I'm just saying.
I think the Colombian guide is better.
Colombian guide, yeah,
he's better. Yeah, I can understand him more.
He's getting better though.
Shout out to Preach though, with always wearing that leather, whatever the fuck
suspender
that is.
fucking thing that he has right here.
Shit.
Like he's about to fucking lift some weights or some shit. I don't know what the fuck he's doing with that shit. Look like he's fucking a lumberjack or some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to him. I mean, he better have some guns or something on this shit.
Yeah.
Like, what is this? A holster?
It looks like he holds a mace or something. In that shit. That's what that a mace holster.
What the fuck?
The fuck?
Damn.
Oh man.
You indulging or people having like giving you attention really quickly like that, it's a red flag, and you have to be convinced.
Did he say red flag?
I believe so.
Red flag.
Okay.
Of the thing, and beyond, you have to understand that you're not in your you're not in your house, you're not in your place, you're not in your country, and there's gonna be people that are gonna they're gonna prey on tourists like that. That's not something that is surprising. Something that's been going on in certain countries, Latin countries, not especially, but I mean it's a thing. It's not just Colombia; it's a lot of them. What? Oh, go ahead.
No, let's finish.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I'm not really surprised of that. If you travel a bit, you hear these stories. You hear.
Okay, guys. So these are huge YouTubers, man. Big YouTubers, 2 million followers. They're covering a Passport Bros story. This is why I said that there needs to be a face of the Passport Bros. There's nobody that can really respond to this and actually give, besides us, and actually give like a actual like, solid take on what's going on. I mean, they're saying a bunch of shit that we've already heard. This isn't anything new. They're not saying anything prolific. What do you think, International?
Where's the part where he says, I'm just waiting for the part. I know it's coming. This is the part that you know that the people that are talking are uninformed on the subject whenever they say the Passport Bros go overseas to find wives and then bring them back to America.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for that part because I know it's coming.
Yeah, every single time.
Yep.
Shout out to Wiza in the fucking chat. I see you, Wiza.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you guys like the video, man. We got about 20 people in here.
Heck says this is about to be a smoke show. We're not gonna flame Abba and preach too much, but
we might flame them a little bit.
I mean, for me, shout out to them. They have a very successful channel in what they do. Like I said, I think that it's another case of people being uninformed on the topic and speaking about shit that they know nothing about. They both live in Canada. None of them are Passport Bros. They don't travel overseas for the same reasons that the Passport Bros do. Whenever they're traveling with their significant others or or for fun or for other things. So they're not traveling for the same reasons as the Passport Bros. And in Canada, their country is a little bit different than the United States. So they don't face the same issues. I think it might be probably a little bit worse. I'd rather honestly be in the United States than Canada.
Really?
Yeah, I would much rather live here than there, bro. And I think Canada's dollar is less than ours. So
yeah, well, shout out real quick to our boy Keely God Production. He says a foreigner. Thank you, Keely.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you so much. And shout out to Mr. Miyagi for the $20 PayPal.
Hit the PayPal.
One more time.
Hit the PayPal. Hit the Cash App.
Hit the Cash App. Why don't you?
Yes,
thank you so much, man. $20. Thank you, Mr. Miyagi. We appreciate you. We just blurred out your name there. We didn't want to have your government up there.
Me and Keely were just talking offline right before the show, chopping it up, just cracking jokes about some shit. So shout out to you, Keely.
Yeah. Shout out to you, man. All right, let's play a little bit more, guys, and we'll go through this. And then we'll try to join up with Homie Hub in a little bit.
You encounter a group of a bachelor party or whatever, and they always have stories about that, about things could have gone sour or shit. Yo, it was crazy last night. We almost died. I've heard a lot of people say stories like that.
Can you pause it real quick, bro? Yeah, so you do hear a lot of stories about how shit did go bad and how people came down for bachelor parties, but how many stories do you hear about how things went successfully? That's my question.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot more. I've seen a ton of people in Brazil for bachelor parties. That's like the new place to go for bachelor parties. And my thing is, how do you go to Brazil for a bachelor party, or Colombia for that case, and then you go back to the United States and say, I'm going to take this woman to be my wife? Like, I don't understand that logic. Like, that's a L. But Yeah, I mean, you hear a lot of success. I mean, a lot of people have gone down there and had successful, way more than the bad stories. So the bad stories are what gets reported on the news, but you don't hear the good stories. So that's my whole point on that. Yes, there are a lot of bad stories, but there are probably 10 times as many good stories.
100%, man. 100%, guys. And that's right. You always hear about the bad and never the good.
Mr. Miyagi said, "You're good. That's not my real name. That's a UFC ref."
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I recognize that name, actually.
What's his name?
Mike Beltran.
Oh, yeah. I do recognize that. It's all about Herb Dean, though. My guy, Herb Dean. And, yeah, Bruce Buffer is my guy. He's not a ref, but, yeah, yeah. Herb Dean and Bruce Buffer.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's play a little bit more of this.
Almost died. I've heard a lot of people say stories like that.
Hey, listen, you're a passport bro. You don't like Western women? That's fair. You know what I mean? You go to these places, you feel like a baller with your middle class salary.
There's the jab.
Shame.
There's the jab,
shame.
guys.
There's the shame.
There it is. I was waiting for it, guys. I was waiting for it.
You want to bring your girlfriend back to the United States? I'm waiting for that part. I'm waiting for that part.
With your little middle class salary. Look, man, I'm gonna say it like this, man. And I wish I could debate these dudes, bro. Once this channel blows, I'll debate these knuckleheads, man, because they just say anything. First of all, even if you have a middle class salary, that's not anything to make fun of. They're making fun of the average man. Your little middle class. They sound like females. Females do that shit. Your little 50,000, your little 60,000. Yeah, you can say that because you're a fucking successful YouTuber and you guys are making fucking, I don't know, 30 or 40 or 50K plus a month. It's easy to talk about somebody's little 50K salary because you're fucking pissing that in literally 30 days. But at the end of the day, Abba, preach. Most men are not making that kind of money, man. And hey, shit, if you could go over to a country and make fucking 40 or 50K a year and live like a fucking boss, do you, man? There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you work hard, you take care of your family and you do what you got to do, ain't nothing wrong with having a little middle class salary, whatever the fuck you just said.
That's why our channel exists, because you have all of these countless channels, and we're going to pull up another one right after this that try to shame men, make fun of men for every little thing that they do. Guys are working hard to make a middle class salary. It's not easy to make six figures. If it was, everybody would just do it, and then six figures wouldn't be relevant. Like people, I mean, the bar would be set higher if that was the case. Six figures wouldn't be enough. So that's the thing. And every single media outlet, typically, like most of them, the vast majority of them, are shaming men for different reasons, and no matter what we do, it's never good enough. Cool. So then we go overseas where we are good enough with what we do and what we bring in our hard work. We're not talking about the Pookies. The Pookies are not good overseas, but we're talking about the people that work hard, they grind, they might make $60,000, $70,000 a year, where that ain't shit here in Miami. Making $70,000 a year and your rent's $3,000. And then every single drink you buy is $30. And then you go out for a meal and it's $40, $50 for a meal. You go out on a date, it's $150, $200. Like that's not good enough here, but you're grinding. You have a college degree. You've been working hard your whole life. You're moving up. You might be young, Other countries are saying that's perfectly fine. That's actually putting you as being a baller, absolute richness, 1% over there in other countries. And then you're shamed for taking advantage and going where you're welcomed and not where you're just shamed the whole time for everything you do. You're shamed for, if you go up and you talk to a girl, she could say you're harassing her, all that stuff, that bullshit here. Like you're not shamed for doing that overseas.
100%. Guys, I just pasted or pinned the Streamlabs. So if someone wants to test it out, send in $1 or $5 or whatever. I want to make sure it works. And then on the next stream, we'll make sure that your messages pop up on the screen. I'll be able to pop it up on the screen here most likely, but it won't come up automatically. So on the next stream, we'll make sure it works. where it shows up. But again, if someone could just send $1 in real quick on that pinned link, I just want to make sure it comes through and we hear the noise. But anyway, guys, let's continue on.
I mean, there's a reason why these poor countries exist. And there's a reason why these poor people trying to move on up. And there's a reason why these poor girls who are very attractive are interested in you. And it's not because you cute.
No.
Okay. So
pause that.
You know, you just
more shame. More shame.
Yeah, these dudes are definitely a blue pill channel. They make fun of the red pill, but they're completely on the female side. They sound like females talking. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, bro. There's nothing wrong with a woman wanting you because you have money. I want you because you're pretty and you got a fat booty. Like I like that big booty.
I love big booty Latinos.
But the thing is, how are we treating each other? What are our intentions, right? Are you gonna take me for my money and then leave me to go to some other guy, or are you gonna stay and be compliant and conform to what I need you to do as a man? I don't necessarily care that a woman wants me because I'm rich. I'm happy that she wants me because I have money. That's cool. But I need her to not be a fucking slut. I need her to not cheat. I need her to get in the gym. I need her to cook, clean, listen to what I say, help me with my business. It's a contract.
Yeah.
Relationships, especially marriage, is a contract. It's not necessarily about love. So I'll ask the chat this question. Let's say you guys in the chat, right? Would you rather have a female who quote unquote loves you, but the minute something happens, she's out, right? You got to play your cards completely right, or she's taking half and she's just gonna, take the kids, all the shit that women do here in the United States? Or would you rather go to a third world country where maybe she wants you for your money as well, right? But she's not that, I got my education, I got my money. She's not dangling that in your face. And let's just say she's actually more attracted to your money than she is you, but she learns to love you or whatever it is. I would rather, there it is.
There it is.
All right, let's see. So it's probably not going to show up on the screen, guys, but let me see. Yeah, it's probably not going to. There it is.
Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi sent
testing it out. Shout out to you.
Thank you, Mr. Miyagi. We just put it up on the screen, guys, but it went away. I'll put it up in a second and read it. But thank you so much, Mr. Miyagi. So it works, guys. We're just trying to figure out the pop-up here. But once we get that, you guys will hear that sound, and we'll get it going. It'll kind of pop up in front of us like this, guys, but this little box won't be here. So I'll try to figure out and fix it. But thank you, Mr. Miyagi. And I'll read that in a moment. But what I was saying, guys, real quickly is, would you rather be with a woman here in the States and deal with all the bullshit that women can do, like take half and all that shit? Or would you rather go to a country that's poor, like Colombia, Venezuela, or whatever, and the girl may still want you for your money, but as long as you're bringing in the money, she's going to do whatever the fuck you say. And she's going to learn to love you, right? Like she's not, it's not, she's going to stay with you and do what she's supposed to do. Let's say she never really, really, truly like loves you, but she does her job as a woman.
She'll love you. She'll love you.
Yeah.
Especially if you have kids with her.
Yeah. She'll love you.
She's going to love your kids. She's going to love you. Like, that's the way it is over there. So, but yeah, it's, I rather have that too. I have a question for you, Steve.
What up?
Are we a red pill channel?
We are not a red pill channel, but we will probably always be classified as one because of the things we talk about. But I don't say we're a red pill channel. We talk about red pill discussions and red pill topics. But what I say, we're a red pill channel. No, we're just a channel that is trying to help men, and whatever that means, call it red pill, call it what you want. We don't want men to get bullied. We don't want men to get used. We see that a lot of men are just getting ran through the fucking ringer, and we're trying to help guys out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's what these breakdowns are for, guys. When we put these breakdowns out, it's not about, where the hoes at, blowjobs here at the best blowjobs are at this strip club. Like, we're never gonna like go on here and like really like be complete and utterly like fully like sexual. Yes, we'll talk about women because we love women, but what I'm saying is like, it's not that kind of channel, especially when it comes to the travel stuff. We're really just trying to give you guys information and show you guys how to have fun with women and enjoy being a man. You know what I'm saying? And not get fucking the bad end of the short end of the stick and the bad deal. That's the best way I can describe mentuition. But shout out to you guys, man. Let's play a little bit more of this.
This is the same.
And thank you, Mr. Miyagi, man. Hold on. $10. Thank you, Mr. Miyagi, for the $10 Streamlabs super chat. And guys, we promise to have these pop up on the screen on the next show.
You traded one set of problems for a different one, and everyone got to pick the problems that they want to deal with. If you don't want to deal with the Western problems, then you got to deal with the fact that when you go to these places, a lot of these people just see you as a paycheck. A lot of these people just see you as a way out of poverty. And some of these people don't have good intentions. And so knowing that, you just got to accept it. That's it. That's what it comes down to. It's like me when I choose my cell phone provider. I mean, they all kind of trash. You got to pick trash you like. Okay? You got to pick trash you like. That's it. You just know you're getting fucked, so you got to pick.
Remember, guys, getting fucked for less money is better than getting fucked for more money. At the end of the day, let's just say the women will fuck you. Let's just say the women will fuck you in these other countries. Cool. Not cool, but cool. Whatever. At least it's not as bad as here. Again, where can you go to put yourself in the best position as possible as a man? That is the question. Is it the United States? Is it Colombia? Is it Brazil? Is it Thailand? Is it Philippines? Where is it?
Would you rather be fucked in a country where it's like, okay, any allegation gets you canceled, gets you completely destroyed, you lose your job, you lose everything, even if it's true or false? Would you rather deal with child support? Would you rather deal with alimony? Would you rather deal with losing half? Would you rather deal with a crooked court system? This is coming from someone who was married, guys. I was married, and it's like, I was married. I had a house. I ended up doing well because I chose the right person. But, this isn't us just pulling this shit out of thin air. Like, we have experience with this shit. And, I was happy with the way that, towards the end, it was tough dealing with, with going through the divorce and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, it allowed me to go to Brazil. I was over there. I made a ton of money off my house because I bought it during COVID, and then I sold it. And made more than twice as much as it was worth. And I didn't have any kids or anything, so it was cool, man. It was cool. But it's everyone's against you here in the States as a man. You even see these people, these quote unquote men that are against you, choosing the best options for yourself. So that's my only thing with it. I don't agree with the whole shaming men for choosing the best options. I don't agree with shaming men for making, not as much money, average or below average salary. As long as you're grinding and you're constantly bettering yourself and you're working on your purpose, it takes time to build yourself up as a man. But, eventually when you do, it's worth it. And then if you can take what you've built overseas into these other countries and then quadruple it or 5 times your money, then is even more worth it. So you got people like this that are going to shame you for doing that and choosing the best options. You got modern women, like we're going to talk about later, shaming you. Their happy passport bros are dying. They're laughing at it. They're trying to shit on the movement, and they're taking examples of people that aren't winning and then highlighting those instead of taking the examples of people that are winning, like myself and Steve. How about you take that example? How about you take examples of us going overseas, navigating successfully, living in these countries for years? How about you take that example? No, you won't, because you want to sell negative, fake news. That's what you want to sell. So
yeah. Also, guys, we're realists, man. Not every guy is going to be rich. Not every guy is going to make $1 million. Not every guy is going to be a millionaire. Some men don't strive to want to be a millionaire. They don't give a shit about being a millionaire. That's not what they want to do with their life. Okay. It is what it is, guys. Okay. So, and again, it's fine, right? Like, boo-hoo, sad story. Not everyone's going to be a boss. There has to be workers. There has to be soldiers. We need people to work at Walmart. We need people to work at McDonald's. It doesn't mean you should shit on them. You need those people there. Otherwise, how are you going to get your fucking burger? We don't have enough fucking robots, which we'll talk about later. Fucking AI bots that can fucking, make fucking, your fucking cheesesteak for you. We have human beings that are running the world, and we need, there's levels to this shit, and there's hierarchy. And that's how the world's always been. The people who are rich sit at the top. And, there used to be a point in time where they didn't shit on people below them, but that's what happens. It's easy for Abba and Preach to sit there and they're on their high horse and talk shit on the average man or the average salary. But yeah, you guys are making a lot of money. I saw some shit the other day where Andrew Tate was talking about how, like, having a bunch of women isn't everything, and having Bugattis isn't a big deal. And, you know, I'm like, yeah, man, I fuck with Andrew Tate. But it's like, bro, you've been there. You have a Bugatti now. You fucked a bunch of bitches. You got your dick sucked on a yacht. Every guy wants that. Once you get there, it gets boring, right? You're like, shit, I done got my dick sucked on this yacht like 20 times. How many more times can this bitch give me a fucking Hawk Tua?
And spit on that thing.
All right, cool. But it's easy to say it when you've already fucking did it, dummy. It's easy to say that, stupid. But we haven't got there yet. Some men haven't got there yet. Some men will never get there.
I wouldn't say we, but I'll say some men haven't.
We fuck some girls on a yacht. But what I'm saying is there's certain things that you can't like, that we haven't done yet. We haven't drove a Bugatti yet, right? Like we haven't got there yet. But what I'm saying is, all I'm trying to get you guys to understand is that once you're successful, it's easy to look back and go like, man, it's so hard being successful. I remember Fresh from Fresh and Fit tried to tell me, I was at fucking right down the street from here. I go out, Sneeko and Fresh are out talking to Fresh. This is back when we were cool. And he goes, yeah, man, it's tough, man, being famous, man. You know, you don't want these problems, bro. And this was after he was going through a bunch of shit with them getting banned on like TikTok and all the shit they were doing. And I'm like, yeah, Fresh, I guess it's easy to say that now, but isn't this what you wanted? This is what you wanted. When I met you, dude, all you were talking about was being rich and famous and driving around in Lambos. Now you're rich and famous and driving around in Lambos. I don't think you would trade being broke again, would you? Right? Guys, I told you 2 streams ago, there's a study. It's not even a study. I looked it up. It's just facts. 15% of jobs offer $100,000 or more. Every job in the United States, only 15 out of all of them, only 15% offer $100,000 or more. By default, you can't get rich working for someone else.
Yeah.
So all I'm trying to get you guys to understand is it's okay that you're making your little $50,000 a year. You just have to learn how to leverage it and make sure you're living the life that you want to live and living the lifestyle you want to live, and not dealing with women who laugh and like guys like Abba and Preach who are like making fun of it. And that's where the passport bro movement comes in. That's where Mentuition comes in. If somehow we can get these guys in a position where they can make or 50,000, but live somewhere where that 50,000 stretches farther, then you're rich technically.
Yeah, so you're in good shape. You're making $250,000 a year.
Yeah.
Shout out to this.
Oh, I forgot I put this up here. Shout out to Lud Baller. He said, hey, bro, just wanted to, this is a supporter. He sent me this on Discord. Hey, bro, just wanted to say thanks. I watched some of your breakdowns. I was in CTG the first week of this month. I had a blast. Really great city. Actually, even thinking about spending a month there next year since I'm a remote worker. Shout out to the remote workers. We just talked about that. I'm a remote worker, and it was a really chill place. Clubs were closed in the walled city, but I had a lot of fun with the locals. A lot of regular people appreciate your content. You guys keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Lud. I appreciate that. We also had another supporter say, you guys are the biggest small channel. He said, don't take this the wrong way, but you're the biggest small channel I've ever seen or whatever. So I was like, hey, yo, bro, thank you for that too, dude.
Yeah, he's like, I know you lost all your, you got banned and lost your supporters. But don't take this the wrong way. You're the biggest small channel.
Well, they don't know that we've put in a lot of work and we've just been reset down to however many subscribers. But yeah, technically, bro, if we wouldn't have got banned, chat, we'd probably have, I'd say about 40 or 50 right now. Easy 40. Might have hit 60 or 80. Might be at 60 or 80. I'm being honest, because it's been like 4 or 5 months. We were growing really rapidly. Okay, extremely fast. We were gonna be the biggest channel smoking, and we'll get back there. But it's cool. It is what it is. Things happen for a reason, and
we need everybody, to just keep sharing the content.
Yeah.
Anybody in the Discord that hasn't joined the channel, join the channel. And let's grow this thing back up.
King H said we would have had 3 yacht parties by now. Yeah, for sure.
100%.
But yeah,
those
man,
are coming.
Yeah, the yacht parties are coming, guys, and stay tuned, man. We got some big things in store, and hopefully, things turn around here. Things will turn around for the channel, and we'll do what we need to do. But we're not going to give up, and we're not fucking leaving. We already told you that, guys, that a million times.
I'm not fucking leaving.
All right, nothing is perfect. Everyone's gonna have to settle. We all can't get what we want in life. That's okay. We all gotta pick.
In every fight, Wyatt.
Touch your back, but we also have a sense of justice.
Justice for beloved Twin Cities activist and comedian Tujir Zhang. A. Zhang says this is the moment his family have been waiting for since finding out about his brother's murder.
What's even sweeter is that it even came before the funerals.
Family remembers Tu Zhe as a fearless community leader who fought for justice. A community vigil last month brought together hundreds of people and elected officials.
So they ended up catching the people who did it, and I wanted to play the video in the full context, and then we can kind of comment. Hmong is Cambodian? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Hmong, H-M-O-N-G.
I think it is.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds Cambodian.
So I think he was kind of a bit of a pioneer for that for that country's comedy scene.
3 adults and a child are charged with killing him. Video from Colombian officials show the very moment 2 people were arrested, including this woman who A spoke to before.
To have that kind of betrayal.
That was the woman in the Instagram video.
Just breaks my heart. If they were able to...
They say breaks my heart.
To do this to my brother.
Wait, did they say... They did say breaks my heart, right?
I thought so.
It breaks my heart.
Could do to someone else too.
The State Department says this is a troubling trend in Colombia. An alert from the U.S. Embassy warns tourists about using dating apps in that country. The embassy says 8 Americans have died under suspicious circumstances in Medellin, Colombia, from November through December. A. Zhang says while his brother did not meet a woman online, he's urging people to stay aware and hopes these now public arrests stop other families from going through this pain.
I just don't like when people talk about it like, I'm going to be a passport, bro.
Cease the way it says, I would love to hear the story on how you guys came up with the name Intuition. The channel name is fire. Thank you, bro. I was just trying to figure out a good name, and I wanted something that had to do with like helping men, and Mentuition was one of the ones that came up. It used to be called Mentuition Academy. I was working with a previous co-host of mine, and he said it should be Mentuition and then something after. So that's where you get the school bell, classes in session. But we dropped the Mentuition Academy and we just called it Mentuition, and just thought it was a cool name. Men have intuition as well. We always talk about a female's intuition, but never a man's intuition. So that's kind of where it came out. Mr. Miyagi says, I don't understand why YouTube bans your channels. The other day, a YouTube short came across my feed and I couldn't believe the content the girl posted. Yeah, man, women are allowed to do whatever they want, Mr. Miyagi. We are in a gynocentric society where women are allowed to basically say anything about men or do anything to men. And since they are the physically weaker sex, they are allowed to do mental harm to men. Okay, I'm gonna say it again one more time.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
Since women are the physically weaker sex, they are allowed to mentally harm men and physically harm men, and we can't do anything back, right? So she says I have a little dick, and I say, bitch, your pussy stank. They'll disregard that I said, or that she said my dick was small or whatever she said about me, and only hone in on the fact that I said her pussy stunk. But it's like, but you just insulted me. So that's what kind of society we're living in, is where women can go on YouTube, show their tits, show their vagina, shave their vagina.
I cannot feel my vagina.
And they won't get banned. And it's definitely a double standard that men are dealing with. I think it's unfair, but it is what it is. You can either boo-hoo or try to roll with the punches. But, we're working behind the scenes to try to figure some things out with our banning and figure out what we can do to not be banned. And we're working, but it is what it is, man. I've seen channels that post far worse than what we're posting. And nothing happens to their channels. So kind of weird, but it is what it is.
But you think everything's going to be smooth and easy? No, immigration is complicated. Going over there, dealing with somebody from a complete foreign culture, that's complicated. You may not realize it, but you and your Western mindset.
I don't know if chat. Did we?
Foreigner.
Definitely heard it that time.
You are actually not ready for their cultural experience. You're not. The way you dress, the way you talk, the way you act, a lot of them not going to rock with you. That's why a lot of these guys go over there and they stick out like a sore thumb. Right? They walk around. Why do you think they always get targeted?
He try to talk so tough. He's just trying to sound so like
reminds me of Drake.
Abba, stop it, man. Like he's got
not tough, Drake.
He's got the sleeveless shirt, you know what I mean, with the tattoos.
You're not tough,
try to look cock diesel like you. Well, you're going over there, you're getting robbed. Yo, guys, this got what? 510K views in one day. Shout out to these dudes, bro. They got 2 million subscribers. They're doing better than Raccoon Keys, right? This is
Keys would get like 10 views.
Yeah, this
with fucking
so
300,000 subs.
So not to bring up Keys again, but we have to do it because fuck it. You know, he's from the streets.
We in the streets for real.
Ab and Preach have 2.16 million subscribers. When they post a video in one day, they
25%.
got 25% of their viewers to watch. Our problem with Keys is, hey man, you have.
Let's go to his channel real quick and let's pull it up.
You have 300.
Open in a new tab.
Fuck it. It's cool. I'll go back. It'll save it.
All right.
Okay, here we go. He put a street guide out for his
sewer, or you got STI, which is like
sewer, right? STI. What kind of shit is that? STD airport.
Yeah.
Okay, so 297,
300,
4.1.
Yeah.
Okay, so what 10% is 30K or 29K.
Yeah.
5% is 15K. 2.5% is 7.5K. Right? He's not even getting 2.5% of his people to watch his videos.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we've been saying the whole time. He got fake followers.
Right.
He has fake followers. And this is what we keep talking about.
Find somebody.
And then he has the audacity to come at a channel like ours.
Yeah. So it's numbers, guys.
We'll do the stream.
It's math.
We'll get 400 views, but we got 300 subs. Like,
right. It's math.
You see Abba and Preach 25% in one day.
Right. So something's not adding up. Do you understand what we're saying? Again, we're not haters. We're just observing this dude's channel. He's talking shit on us. We got banned, and we're still, our percentage wise, our watch hours and not even watch hours, but just the amount of people watching is a higher percentage than the subscribers we have, or a good percentage, right? His isn't. So something doesn't add up. Either his followers are fake, or I don't know.
Even when we had 20K, we're getting like 3-4K a show.
Yeah. And even if we did worse than that, I mean, that's still pretty good. That's still 5-10%. Like if we did 1K or 2K, that was great.
But that's in like a day though. But after like a week, we have like 4K.
We have 3 or 4K. Yeah.
And that's like 25%. So what are you talking about?
Yeah. Makes no sense.
Stupid.
I hear all the time people, oh, I brought this girl back and then she moved here. She hated it. Why? Because the weather in North America is nothing like her perfect country. Right?
There it is.
The culture over here is nothing like her country. All of a sudden, she's now in the Western world living with you, and she's in an environment where
every time, bro, you called it.
Hey man,
they always say
we can turn it off now.
Yeah,
bro.
we won't even watch anymore, guys. Once they say bring her back to the States, it's over. We're good.
Yeah.
Next video.
Let's hit homies.
Homie Hubs. Is he still on?
I don't know. Let's check and see. And if not, I can text him and we can get him on for the next video because he already reviewed this one. But I want to get him in for the next one. I'm about to go.
He's not live. Oh yeah, he is. Homies Hub is live, chat.
Breaking news.
Grab me a drink too. Breaking news. Homies Hub is live. Let's tap in real quick. We're not even gonna go in yet. Let's just see what's going on.
Before it starts snowing,
he was dropping nuggets earlier.
Yeah, it is too
Let's
late.
type yo in the chat, guys. Hold on.
Snack. Probably like a fucking piece of broccoli.
You guys can't see me typing yo.
I don't even got snacks on me. Thank God, because I've been snacking too much, guys. I lost a lot.
I'm
of
gonna
weight,
type yo.
But I need to keep on losing weight. Oh shit! They just pulled my live stream up as soon as I was about to get off the live. See, that's why you're not bagging chicks like that.
Yeah, we just pulled your live stream up. He's like, we're on his live stream.
My problem was never with bagging the women. My problem was getting women that I think are exceptionally beautiful without
guys, he might
effort. That was really,
he might be ending it, but we'll probably get him to come on for a little bit. Let's see if he'll drop the link.
I'm literally watching y'all watch me watch y'all. I can't hear you guys though.
Oh, you gotta send the link.
Watching y'all live stream right now.
Hold
I gotta
on.
hop in the link. Hold on. Hold on.
Guys, it's called Inception.
Actually, you guys didn't even drop a link.
Did you want our link? I don't know if you can.
Got to clean, eat, hit the gym 7 days a week.
All right, chat. We'll figure this out. Hold
y'all watch me watch y'all. I can't hear you guys though.
Yo, homie. Look, it's gonna be delayed. We can't talk like this. So I'm gonna drop our link. What do you say? Hold on.
You guys gotta send me the link.
All right, I'll send you the link. Hold on. All right, hold on. I'll send you the link. All right, guys, we're talking in each other's lives. Don't do this, by the way, chat. This is not smart. This is not a good way to do it. You have to actually send them the link. All right, hold on. Shit. International. I can get it from Internationals. Hold on, homies. Hold on, chat. Hold on. We will drop the link for Homies Hub in just one moment. All right. Invite, copy, and then here we go. Boom, bam. Whoops, I just did the wrong thing. All right, bam. Command V. Wasn't this working? Boom. All right, I just sent them the link. All right. We're gonna back out of his for a second, guys. We just sent him the link. The link skis chat. Make sure you guys like the video. All right. We're here. Skycam. And we're gonna bring Homies Hub in just a moment. Homies, check your Discord. Check your Discord, and we will bring you in. Inception again, guys. Look at that. Inception up there. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, we are here. Well, let me go back into his chat and tell him to check your Discord. Check your Discord DM. Sent the link. All right, I just told him we sent the link. So anyway, guys, we're going to talk to Homies Hub for a little bit, and then we'll probably wind down again, guys. It'll be a shorter show, but we'll talk to him for a little bit, and then maybe he'll jump on in here. Still waiting on the link. I just sent it. Did in Discord. Whoops. All right. So yeah, guys. So anyway, Abba and Preach, man. We'll ask Homie Hub about his take. I didn't really see his. But you know, Abba and Preach, bro. Abba and Preach. Whoa, this looks like straight alcohol. Oh, it is because we have mixers here. I was about to say, what the fuck? Did you even give me any actual drink? Is this what we used?
What's a mixer?
I don't know what a mixer is. I've never heard of that before. Is this a mixer?
What's it used for?
I don't know. For bitch ass dudes that fucking are scared to drink straight. I don't see it in the Discord. What channel? Okay, let me just send it to him.
Can we just send it on WhatsApp?
I'll send it on WhatsApp. I gotta sign in the
I'll do
StreamYard.
What we need. I'll do it.
Or
I have a Mac. Don't worry, chat. I have a Mac. I'll save the day with my Mac. We don't got to deal with all this rigmarole. I'll copy from my Mac and paste to my phone.
I'm using
like a real motherfucker. Yeah, nah, you're not using a Mac. You talk shit on Macs. Don't worry, chat. I saved the day, chat. I'm back.
All right, we sent them the link.
How long did that take? 0.3 seconds.
I went on your Mac and I sent him the Discord link from your Mac.
Exactly. Mac saves the day once again.
But
I didn't copy and paste. I could have copied the link from my Mac, pasted it right to my phone in WhatsApp. 2 seconds.
Mac sucks.
Mac's the GOAT, bro.
Nope.
That's why our stream be freezing, all that shit. You got all this. You got an Alienware computer with Windows and all that shit.
Windows is better.
Nah, man. Not in this world. Windows is Abba and Preach, and Mac is Mintuition.
Mac is Keys.
Nah, Mac is Mintuition.
And Windows is Mintuition.
Yeah. Alienware, Windows is Primo, bro. This is the below.
Mac.
It's not even mentionable.
Mac is in the streets with Keys. In the streets with Mac.
Nah. Premium. Premium unleaded.
Mac is fucking Travel Squad and Pab.
Yeah, I'll take that over Primo, my nigga.
And Keys, all combined.
No.
Yeah. All right, Homies Hub in the building.
Crash out gang.
What's up, man? Yo, I can't hear him. Hold on, I think he's on mute. We can't hear you for some reason. Very odd.
Okay, nah, sorry.
Oh, now we can. Now we can.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
We're good, Chilling, man. How you been?
I'm good. I'm still trying to figure out this streaming shit, man. I'm still like messing up. I don't have it set down to like certain dates yet. How to like dual stream and jump in people's stream while I'm currently on stream, but I mean, like, we're gonna figure it out.
If you need help, man, I've been doing it for a while. I can definitely help you out. There's a little bit of a method to do it, but it's not as difficult as you think. But next time we do it, I can kind of show you how to do it, so you can kind of like, set it up quicker. But you use Discord. I mean, you use StreamYard, right?
I use both. I got off StreamYard today to go to Restream because I wanted to show the chat in the corner. I don't know how to do that on StreamYard. StreamYard's kind of limited when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah, you gotta take the chat box. There's a way to do it. I'll send you the YouTube link of the tutorial on how to do that. But there's a way to do it. Yeah. 100%.
I'm mad at you, homies hub. You was dropping way too much sauce earlier. I was watching the stream.
Oh yeah.
And I always tell Steve to stop giving out all this sauce, but you was giving it all out. I was like, damn, he's dropping gems. He's like, yo, you could tell him about what you were saying about the moving overseas and having, your job, because that ties in to exactly. Firstly, we talked about the Abba and Preach video. Everybody was sending it to us. We saw you reviewed it yesterday. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that video?
So I got two ways that I feel about it, right? Hold on, I'm hearing an echo. My bad. Let me turn this shit down. I got two ways that I feel about it. Number one, I think a lot of the stuff they were saying is on point when guys go out there with this like they just kind of go out there kind of clueless and kind of dumb. But also, I don't like videos like that because it starts making us look like we're just a bunch of idiots that's just kind of just going overseas and just getting drugged, and when really it's much more to that. What it is like if you don't go to Colombia, especially if you're a guy that doesn't even have a passport and you're watching some of these videos, you're just looking at all passport bros like they're just straight up idiots. Like, you guys are going over there, you guys are dumb as hell, y'all getting drugged by these women don't like you. And that's not really what it is. What it is that these women go out of their way to try to impress you so that they could put you in a space where they could take advantage of you. And that's really all that's going on. Like, even if you're out there and you're not looking for women will hawk you down. You know what I mean? So to like try to, I have two feelings about it. I do like a lot of the stuff that he was saying, because it was on point, especially because when I'm out there, I meet a lot of guys that just have no street sense or street smarts at all, get completely taken advantage of. I think if you're a guy that doesn't, like, you weren't really born in a place where you have to be aware and deal with certain stuff, you should pay some of these YouTubers for consultations. And actually, because guys are so against paying for consultations, and I don't really sell consultations, so I could like speak on this, but I do offer them if you really need them. But I can speak on it. If you're a guy and you want to protect yourself, protect your life, protect your finances, not overpay for shit, you should pay for consultations to dudes that have been going to these countries much, much longer than you. Because you think you're dumb for not paying for the consultation, but you're going to feel dumber when you realize that you're overspending on a chick or possibly putting your life at risk because you didn't have a guy that give you some game that you can't just readily find on Google or just find on YouTube. Like, pay someone that actively goes there that can give you some gems. You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah, 100%. If you're gonna get a consultation on Medellin, get it from Homies Hub, get it from us. Been there a million times. Homies Hub lives there. Those are the people to get it from. And we're not really trying to, won't even rock people's head for consultations. We just got to charge something for our time, but
exactly.
It's not craziness. There's a lot of I'd say probably 90% of people that offer consultations offer it for more than what we charge. And we're going to give you 90% more game than a lot of these YouTubers will give you.
Did you say game?
Yeah.
Game. You did say game.
So, it's worth it. It's like, why would I pay for a consultation? Well, why do people buy books? Why do people pay for Duolingo? It's like anytime you want to learn something, you have to pay for it. People took the time to make it. Why do people pay for college? It's the same thing. you learn it from somebody that's more intelligent than you in something in an area that can help you, and in this case can save your life.
Yeah. I'll say this. I think that a lot of guys are also getting caught up because they're picking the wrong women. They're going on Calle 10, or they're walking in the Parqueeras, and they're picking the girls that are overly aggressive. I think that a lot of guys need to understand the girls that are doing those, you know, hawk to gestures, the all that shit, bro.
Grabbing your meat.
Yo, when we were in Cartagena, we're like, yo, she'll look like she'll scope you. Like, our joke is like, yo, she's scoping you.
Yeah.
Like,
You definitely 100% got
I can
scopolamine in her purse.
I can look at her and go,
Scopolamine.
like, quick, super quick. So the thing is, I think a lot of guys are green. You know, we grew up, you know, in our early to mid 20s, early 30s, going to the strip clubs. So we kind of know, like, in Dominican slang, they call it a chapeadora. A chapeadora is like a choppy. It's these guys, they're chapeadores. They go and they cut weeds, but it's basically cutting green. Like, they just take your money, like chop my money. Like, that's like a saying in even African, like chop my money. Like, you just chop, like they just take it. She's a choppy, right? So if I see a girl who's a chapeadora, I'm like, yeah, I'm not fucking with her because she's like, she's just too thirsty, bro. Like, there's thirsty, and then there's like too thirsty for a sex worker. And so those are the girls, like the threesome girls, or, you know, or they're ugly or something, like, and the guy will be like, oh yeah, and then they get scoped. So now some of the dudes I've seen, like even with the case of Turgio Young, she was actually really pretty. I don't know if he met her like on, you know, Parquilleras or wherever, but she was bad. But at the end of the day, I agree. Like, it's a mixture of thirsty dudes, but also guys who are just like gullible and green and just never have, you know, been there before. And I'll be honest, bro, some guys have never been around Latinas. They've never been around beautiful women before. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We have a small Latin base. So like, if I lived in Pittsburgh and then like one of my first trips was in Cartagena, I'd probably fucking go crazy.
I wouldn't know what to do.
I go crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
We didn't see Latinas till college, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't even know what they were.
It was all black and all white.
Yeah.
And then there was no other really races. And then once we went to college, we're like, yo, the fuck is this?
We didn't have a Garcia or a Sanchez or
the fuck is this?
Like, everybody's last name was either black or white.
This light-skinned girl is bad. Like, I didn't even know what a Latina was. And then once you're over in Colombia, and it's like, damn, there's black Latinas? Like, what?
Yeah, we plan on going to Medellin very soon and doing another breakdown, like a Medellin 102, because it's far overdue. But right now, I think Medellin is probably way more fun than Cartagena is. Cartagena is kind of whack now. So.
Oh yeah, by far. That's been the common consensus in the Discord from guys that's down there right now. Like Jeff. Like, Jeff is down there right now, and
dying.
Yeah, he's just saying, man, it's just not it. And when I was in Medellin, a lot of the girls I met in Cartagena were in Medellin, and still are in Medellin currently. So
yeah. You're cool with Osborne Oni?
Oh yeah, man, that's my guy. We've done content together. We're supposed to go live tonight. It's just, you know, he's outside partying, and I'm trying to handle stuff here so I could go down to Cartagena, and then, you know.
Are you? So you're in the States right now, right?
Yeah. I came back to the States maybe like last week.
Okay, but you're gonna go back soon.
Yeah, I'm trying to go back in like literally 3-4 weeks tops.
Okay,
maybe even sooner.
Okay, well, hit us up behind the scenes too, man, because we plan on going to Medi in the near future, so we'll probably be down there. We'll definitely link up.
Hell yeah.
Osborne is putting out some really good content. I think people are fucking with his shit. He was just on the beach the other day. No Diddy, yeah. He was just on Hollywood Beach the other day.
Yeah.
And it wasn't looking good. You know what I'm saying? It looked kind of whack. He was getting harassed by vendors. Same shit we complain about on our show.
It's kind of trash.
Cartagena is annoying sometimes, bro. I used to love it, but now it's changed, bro.
Yeah, we were just down there last weekend, and that shit is completely different. The beggars are like, the last time we went in July, the beggars, they kind of got like nerfed a little bit. I like to call it. That's if you play video games, you know what nerfed means. So like the beggars were like crazy at first, and 100%, and then they got taken down to like 50 the last time, and we were good, and we were enjoying ourselves. And now this time it's just like it's out of control. And probably because they're losing a lot of money. I mean, a lot of the clubs in the wall are shut down, and there's not really too much to do there now as much as it was before. So we just literally dropped 102.5, a breakdown on Cartagena, like the updated version as of last week and what it's looking like down there now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So let me ask you, homie, can you describe content creation in Medellin? How do you guys just kind of walk up in the club with the cameras? It seems like they're cool with you, Osborne, everybody just filming the girls. The girls don't complain. I've seen you guys dancing with girls at whatever the fuck it's called now. There's so many different what's the fucking name of the club now? Black Diamond. Then it changed to
Glow,
fucking what's starts with a C. What's the new name of it? Nah, it's not Chapiadora. It's called something with a C. But anyway, you guys will walk in and mob in, and no one says anything, and you guys are fucking filming the whole time. How do you guys pull that off?
So I definitely want to talk about this whole content thing with y'all too on stream, but from the first time I watched one of your videos and kind of getting that idea that the women don't like for you to record, because there's so much content creators coming down to Medellin, the women are getting used to seeing cameras in their face. Like I'm talking about, I'm walking around Parque Yeris with a camera out, going up to the girls. They're coming up to the camera.
Ace does it all the time.
Yeah, you know, they're
just like filming them.
They're cool that the club owners never give us a problem. And I think it's because they know that, they're probably going to get bottles, they're going to get drinks, and they're really in here to shoot content. We're going to let these guys come in here and shoot content. And as for the girls, I think because they're in the club, they feel like it's less degrading than recording them on the street corner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're more prone to put on and perform for the camera, which makes the content even better, right? So I think they're getting, and I was saying this kind of earlier on my stream, the girls are getting more used to content. And once they start learning how to really monetize content out there, I think women inside of Colombia are going to take over the internet, especially the OnlyFans space.
Yeah.
You were saying earlier, you were like talking about anytime you record over there, especially with a girl and you're a content creator, you were talking about tax benefits, you were talking about all that stuff. I'm like, damn, you're dropping sauce right now.
Yeah. I got that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I be dropping too much game on niggas.
Bro, that's like premium sauce. That's like Chick-fil-A, whatever. Like I just give people ketchup packets. If that, like you order a 20-piece nugget, I might give you one ketchup packet, but you giving like the Chick-fil-A sauce, like, can I get 5 sauces? Like, sure, yeah. You got one thing of fries, you need 5 sauces, sure. But nah, that's what's up though. It's super helpful. And I was watching earlier, I'm like, man, he's just dropping facts. Like you can go over there, you can take your little, as we said, little 50K, 60K salary,
your small 50, 60,
but you invest in yourself. You buy like a camera, you go over there, you start shooting some content. Obviously do it the right way. There's a lot of wrong ways to do it, but do it the right way. And you can really like write off a lot. You can write off the camera, you can write off your flights, you can write off off of meals. If you take a girl out on a date,
you can write off everything.
You can write off clothes.
Every single thing you do.
Taxi, Uber rides.
Hold on.
All that shit.
Can you write off hookahs?
You can write off hookahs. Yeah. You sure can.
Yeah.
Hold on, chat. Wait a second. Breaking news, guys. You can now write off hookers. Wow, this is crazy. Guys, we're gonna start a new service. Homies Hub is gonna be the tax guy that writes off the hookahs for you. This is gonna be great, guys. As many as you want. 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. Change cameras. 100 if you'd like. Write them off, man. Because, hey, look, man, there's a bunch of bad bitches, a bunch of big booty Latinas everywhere. Let's fucking do it.
I love big booty Latinas.
If you could write, you know what's funny, Homies Hub? I believe that this happens here in the United States. I've met a lot of guys who are, they come down here. They're from Atlanta. They're from LA.
From 63rd.
They're from 63rd.
He from 63rd.
And what happens is they come down and they meet women in these clubs here in Miami, but they're rich, filthy rich. Like 5K is nothing to them. and they'll go to different bartenders and strippers that are bad, like super bad, big booty strippers, right? And which we're gonna start doing maybe a stripper Saturday, guys, where we get strippers to come on the show. I think it'd be fun, but we'll figure that out later.
I can't hear you guys. I think your sound is off. Oh, actually, you guys are on mute.
Oh, there we go. Okay, my bad. Can you hear us, homie?
Yeah, you're good now.
All right, cool. He can hear us, but you're
Yeah.
mute.
I don't know what's going on with our what happened. I thought it was just Instagram that shut off.
No. Oh, was it Instagram? Maybe you're right. Hold on.
Maybe it was.
Can you guys hear us? Homie, can you hear us?
Yeah. You guys are good on my side. Straight.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So yeah, I was just saying we are not a financial not offering financial advice here. We're not financial consultants. We're not licensed. Yeah, do everything that kids don't try this at home and do everything at your own risk. We're not telling you to write off hookahs. But yeah, man.
There's got to be a way to do it though. We're not financial advisors, but there is a way.
There's not a way for everybody else, but we're not financial advisors or anything like that.
Come on,
it's
man.
all entertainment, YouTube.
Come on, man.
I heard homie saying that earlier.
Fine. It's
for educational purposes.
It's all entertainment, guys. Whatever.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, I think the tab muted. Or can you hear us, homie?
Yeah. Y'all good. I can hear you guys.
I can't. Let me see.
Oh no, we're trying to unmute the tab. I know you can hear us, but hold on. But real quick, before we move forward, guys, make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Homie Subs channel. He puts out some really dope content. Goes live at least a few times a week, I know for sure. And he will give you guys a lot of game on Medellin. And to be honest, guys, Medellin right now I think is the better place to be. Cartagena is cool, but there's a lot of closures. There's a lot of things going on there that just aren't optimal. So, yeah, Medellin's better, and we will be in Medellin very soon. We'll probably post it for the Patreon members. Some of our VIP and our All Access Pass members will let you guys know when we're going to be in Medellin. But that's going to be the next stop because we have to do a new Medellin breakdown. Okay.
And not only that, I have this beautiful chocolate girl that has been waiting patiently for me for the past couple of years. Since the last time, not even a couple of years, maybe about a year. She's been waiting patiently, and I know me and Steve don't get regular girls. It's all AI, but yeah, she's been waiting patiently, so I got to make a trip. But yeah, we will be over there within the next couple of weeks. Steve's resetting the computer.
All right, we should be able to hear you now, homies.
Okay.
All right, we can hear you now.
Okay, so yeah, so I did want to say that some of the reason why I was even just talking about like tax benefits and like guys like moving their startups overseas was really so that guys can understand, like, passport bro space and things like that is more than just going there for chicas. There's other things to do. And, like some people will, run into my content, or just people that know me personally, like, hey, why are you always going to Colombia? Why, like, what's like there for you? And they just don't understand that as a guy with a small business, a small company, I'm cutting my costs. I'm able to move overseas. When it comes to doing content, I have a lot more beautiful women to choose from to do content with. The food is better. The weather is better. There's a lot of benefits to just upping and going. Obviously, I have to come back and I have some personal stuff to take care of because I kind of just up and left, and I left everything there. Like, I left my house, my car, but I'm like, you know what? If I want to do this full time instead of just being out there for 30 days, but like actually being out there for months at a time straight, I got to get rid of everything holding me back here. You know what I mean? So
100%.
that's why I tell dudes, I'm like, you're never really gonna understand the culture if you're a weekend warrior or you're only there for 7 days at a time. Like you want to be there for longer periods of time, involve yourself in the culture, get better at speaking the language, so that you could actually know what it's like to live in this country. A lot of people can't do that. So now, now I just start talking about ways to do that. And granted, yes, I should definitely put some of these gems behind a paywall, but if you're in my Discord, I drop these gems all fucking day long for everybody. So, that's all I want people to know.
Yeah, man. No, you're 100% speaking facts. That's why I'm here in the States myself. I had to come back for a little bit, handle some business, take care of a few things, but I would definitely still be in Brazil. I'm happy that I did come back to the States because now we got some business to take care of over in some other countries. But yeah, man, it's all right to come back for a little bit, take care of everything. Like you said, I got to figure out my car situation, man. I'm like at the point, I have a decent car and I haven't really driven it much because I've been in Brazil the past year. So I'm like, do I sell it and get rid of that payment? I've also taken care of some other stuff and got rid of some other payments. So my bills are low, and I've also taken care of some stuff over in Brazil to keep me over there long term. So, I'm close to making some overseas investments, and I'm deciding now which country I want to do it. Do I want to do it in Brazil? Do I want to do it in Colombia? But either way, making those investments will keep me there long term, and then I can be over there, doing my thing and living great over there, and be over there long term. But I agree, like you can't be a weekend warrior talking about getting a chick long term or dating. It's very hard to date if you're not there long term. You got to be there for at least, I think, to even understand a country's culture, you got to be there at least like 30 days to understand their culture enough to even date seriously. But the longer you're over there, the better, the more opportunities you're gonna have. As homie said, the food quality is better. Also, you can get in the gym. The gyms are dirt cheap there. Renting a bike in Brazil is like $7 a month if you have like your CPF and all that stuff. You can get a bike for $7 a month and go and ride. You can ride like 20 miles easily because it's just so gorgeous. The scenery is gorgeous. Just riding from Copacabana to Ipanema, it wouldn't be that tough to do. And you could just do that daily and just get in incredible shape. You can eat healthier, and just things like that. The same in Medellin. They got cheap gyms. They got different things. Cartagena, you can really just live a much better life. Two jurors for you said, international, are the women in Brazil just as or more feminine, affectionate as the women in Colombia? I think so. I think they're about the same. In my opinion, I think they're both extremely feminine. I've met some really great women in both countries. Very soft-spoken, very, very nice. And they're both 10 times more feminine than the modern women here in the States. You can find a feminine woman in the United States. It's just not as common as these other countries.
100%, man. So Dark Side, what's good? King H, what's good? Two jurors for you. What's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while, two jurors. So homies, let me ask, man. So do you ever plan on going anywhere else besides Colombia? Do you plan on going to Brazil or any other countries, or is Medellin like your main place that you're gonna just continue to go over and over again?
So at the start of 2025, that's when I'm going, but by God's grace, of course, I'm going full digital nomad. So I won't have a reason to be back here in the States unless I'm just coming back for it. And that's when I'm planning my trip. So I got to have one place that I'm going to make a central hub. That's where I'm going to have my apartment paid for like 4 or 5 months at a time. So it'll probably be Medellin, just because I know Medellin a little bit more. But from there, it's like Brazil, Well, obviously, I want to go around, like, like Colombia more, go to Cali, go to Barranquilla, like, really, really get a good idea of what Colombia is, then go to Brazil. And then for me, going to Brazil is not just about the chicas, but it's also because I want to get into the BJJ while I'm out there. So I want to vlog that whole experience, while I'm out there. Because I've already been doing jiu-jitsu and doing boxing and stuff like that, but if I could really get into that kind of style of things, and then from there, I got a couple countries I want to hit up. Definitely I want to see Japan. I'm very, very big on Japan, and while I'm there in Japan, I might also go to Thailand and go to Southeast Asia. I'm just a little bit afraid of like the lady boys. I've been hearing that they're very aggressive, so that's but
yeah,
definitely I want to world travel. Well, one of the biggest things about world traveling, and I was speaking about on my stream, is a lot of guys are not able to world travel because they're locked into jobs here, right? And it's like, even if a job is going to pay you upwards of 75 to 100K, 150K, you got to think about what you're getting taxed, what you're going to be paying for transportation, what you're going to be paying for rent here. And then you got to ask yourself, how much money are you really keeping to yourself? Versus if you were to be working remotely making 40K or 50K, you're probably going to keep most of that to yourself after your bills are paid. So your quality of life is much better. People are looking at it like, oh, you're only making 36K. Like, nigga, do you know what I could do with 36K in Medellin or Brazil or in Thailand? Like, I'm living wondrous. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm basically trying to showcase. So I at least could shine a little bit of a better light on the passport bro space.
Right.
You know what I mean? And kind of get it more into like a digital nomad space.
Right. Shout out to QB Passport Trickin'. He comes in hating. Yeah. The lady boys will treat you great. Does this guy join your stream? QB Passport Trickin'?
I might have seen him one time. Yeah, maybe one time.
Man, y'all better leave QB alone, man. God damn.
You gotta put on that other video.
Hold on, guys. Not this one?
You gotta put on the one that I added the chick. I want to get homie's opinion on that video.
All right, well, before we play that, let's go ahead and bring up the replay. Hold on.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
Homies Hub is in Medellin and having a great fucking time. Hold on, guys. Let's play this one live. A lot of baddies, guys. If you want to go to Medellin, this is what you'll see, and you'll see homies drinking on maybe some right there. And yeah, that's Osborne. That's, I don't know who that guy is, but damn it, it is lit in this club. Guys, make sure you go here and party with these guys because it is fucking crazy here. And there's a lot of big booty Latinas.
I love big booty Latinas.
All right, before we do, let's just do a play-by-play. We're going to skip up. We're going to look at a bunch of expensive drinks, but also baddies. Guys, look at this. This is insane. I don't know how they can just fucking walk around with their fucking cameras like this because we can't do this in Cartagena for some reason.
Every day, man. Every day.
Working for the camera. So I'll say this, guys, and we'll move on and we'll bring up the video International was talking about. But I want to mention something, guys. I hope that Cartagena turns this way. I hope that all these places turn this way to show how fun these places are and how the women actually dance. But also, the women shouldn't really care. You're right. If they're on the street, bro, okay, I get it. You're getting filmed on the street. You feel some kind of way. KBS Travel has creep cammed you, whatever, right? But if you're in the club, you're in the club, okay? I get it. There may be a stigma on the club that there's a bunch of, pros here. But look, guys, the women are dancing. They're having fun. They're dropping ass, and they're having a good time. And these women actually make money from this. At the end of the day, this is advertisement for these clubs. This is awesome content. And to be honest with you, this makes me want to go. So once we... me and International take over some of these places and we shoot more content in some of these places. Maybe when we go down to Medellin, we will too bring our camera and go live from these places. But I really do think that this helps really bring money. We brought a lot of money to Cartagena, bro.
Get on Google Flights right now. I've seen enough.
Yeah.
I need to go to Medellin.
But hold on. We had a Cartagena breakdown that had 2 million views. Yeah. You know how much money we brought to Cartagena?
I got to pull up my close friend's Instagram real quick because I posted
So hold on, homies. Where are you at? Where's the bitches on you? Hold on, let's scroll up here. You ain't dancing. Is that you? No, that's not you.
I don't know where I'm at, but I definitely know, like, this is us shooting content. Once it gets more lit, I have scenes from this night that just they're fucking insane, bro. I don't know if they got it on camera.
To have this camera out, like, bro, this is heaven right here. Like, I wish I could fucking walk around with a fucking, GoPro and just have it on bitches' asses. Like, this is, like,
bro. And they
great.
put on like they see the camera and they put on for the camera. I wanna emphasize on something you brought up, because this is something we have to start thinking about as content creators, right? We are advertising these places. We're advertising these clubs. More importantly, we're advertising these girls.
It's got 44K views.
Yeah, these girls get found through these YouTube pages, and guys are going on the Instagram. It's very similar. It's like the Fresh and Fit effects, where like guys will see those girls on his stream, and they'll start following and subbing to the OnlyFans. Like we got to start thinking about how we can monetize. Because if I'm pretty sure Jeff isn't making any money off this video, just because there's all these girls, twerking and doing whatever. So they're gonna yellow tape his video, and it's not going to really make money like that. But the club's going to make money. The girl's going to make money when every guy goes there and, hey, I saw you on this guy's video. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm thinking, like, how can we start monetizing or teaming up with these clubs if they're even open?
Hey, man, look.
Steve got some ideas. Do not. I repeat, do not drop that shit on the screen.
No, I'm not gonna drop it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm not. He's talking about me. He's talking about me.
Steve got some crazy ideas that we've already been talking about.
Do
not say that shit on stream.
No, I'm not gonna say it on stream. All I'm gonna say is that there's definitely content to be made, and I think the clubs will be down for it. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
That's all I'll say.
He gave y'all some salt
and it ain't
packets.
no craziness. I mean, the girls are dressed. It's not a strip club. They're not getting naked. This is dope. This is dope content.
This chick sent me this morning, and I was like ready to book my flight like right then and there. Like I'm ready to go back. She keeps trying to get me to go back, and we were gonna go back to Medellin a couple weeks ago, but we couldn't get a flight back in time when we needed it back to come back to Miami.
Yeah.
So I gotta make a trip out there, man. Me and Steve were talking about it. Like, we gotta go out there soon.
We talk about black women, black Afro-Colombians. The baddest ones I've seen have been in Medellin.
Exactly.
Which is crazy because you think they'll be on in Cartagena,
Cartagena,
and they're not. They're in Medellin.
Yeah.
It's weird.
But just a disclaimer, me and Steve don't get girls. Listen to the haters.
Yeah, you listen to
that chick was a regular chick too, but
that was AI.
We don't get her. She's AI.
Yeah,
but yes, cool.
It's not real.
But yeah, I'm about ready to book that flight, man.
100%.
Wait, so what's the deal? So you guys haven't really gotten to really explore Medellin, or you guys were there for a short-term stay? Like, what's been your experience out there?
So the very first time we went, we loved it. We went like 6 times, like back to back. And after that, we haven't been back since. And we got to make a trip back. The last time we went was probably like 2 Julys ago.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
2 Julys ago. So it's a little over a year.
Okay. Oh my God, I love her. I love her. Can you just rewind for a second?
Where was that? Hold on.
Right
there it is.
Yeah.
No, he like, yo, hey baby, look, man, I'm about to get this number right here. What's your
Oh my God, you guys are gonna see more.
Like, you're gonna lose your shit in Brazil though. Like, this is all good and all, and I love Medellin. Like, Medellin's like my number 2 favorite city. But
look at Shorty with the tiger stripes right here. Well, y'all got some baddies behind y'all that y'all don't even see. They everywhere.
Yeah, I'm bad.
Yeah, Brazil, the girls, they smack, bro. We ain't gonna get into it, but the girls there, bro, they're just, bro, it's crazy.
And I got a Brazilian chick hit me. When you coming back? Like, it's the same thing.
Yeah, y'all gotta do this.
I gotta make a trip back there. Bro, it's like I need to be overseas where I belong right now, but it's just like you got to come back and just set that shit up so that you're good.
My heart is pounding right now just rewatching this shit. Oh my God. So which girls are badder? Do you think girls in Colombia are badder or girls in Brazil are badder?
I personally think it's almost a tie, but I think Brazil has a slight edge. International, what do you think? I think you get Brazil more of a difference.
It depends on the chicks you like. I'm not really into like out of shape chicks, to be honest. even though people would say I'm out of shape. Cool.
Oh yeah, there we
I don't
go.
want my girl to be out of shape. My girl's
There
supposed
we
to be
go.
out with me.
Hold on. Wait. He got the black girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm into, bro. That's what I'm into. Shorty's in shape. She don't got no BBL. Like, it's completely natural. She's probably feminine as fuck. Like, that's what I'm into. And Brazil has plenty of those. And then all of them are fit. All of them work out. The culture there is crazy. You got to show them Don's video.
Yeah. Have you seen Don? Well, hold on. Let me ask you a question real quick before we bring up Don's video. Homies, shit, I was gonna ask you. Oh, what is your take on guys that say you guys are sensationalizing these places, right? Like you're basically
Sensational.
like, oh, this isn't really how it is. Like, like you can't just all go out there and do that. Like, what is your take on guys who say this is fake or this is scripted or like it's not really like that in Parquilleras? What do you say to those guys? Because you guys are obviously.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say scripted. I definitely like one thing I did say was that Passport Bros sell dreams a lot. Like they will show you all this, but don't tell you everything that happened behind the scenes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how this girl was, and like she was really cool in the club, and she was cool after the club a little bit. But then like they start showing their like true side. I try to give people both. Like. So we were out there mobbing every day. We didn't care about anything. Nobody checked us. Nobody pressed us. We were in the clubs, cameras out. We were doing our thing. And we were there honestly a little bit too much. You can do that. You know what I'm saying? Like things are going to be the way you see them on camera and better. But you have to understand, like, when there's sunshine, there's rain somewhere. So, like, someone could have got too drunk. Someone might have got overcharged. Maybe the bartender tried to get one over on somebody. Like those are some of the things that do occur. Look at her. Like,
is that even worth reporting on, bro? Like, girls in there, man. I know, like, bro, look at these chicks. Like, is that even worth reporting on? In my opinion, you got fucking bad chicks that you can't get. Like,
look at my
you're not getting this shit. Like. We're in Miami. You're not getting that shit there. You're not getting any of this shit in the club. The chicks don't even dance with you anymore. It's just like they dance by themselves. The guys dance by themselves. You go up and you try to talk to them. Drinks are getting over on you in Colombia is okay. I got charged $25 for a drink. But imagine every drink being $25, no matter where you go, at the minimum, like in a lot of these places. So it's like, all right, cool. Like, yeah, I got over on me. Okay. We're at the beach and they might have charged me a little bit more for a caipirinha or something like that. Cool. But, and that don't really happen too much, but okay. I was at Dolce Vita. They tried to add an extra charge onto my card. Cool. But at the end of the day, the pros way outweigh the cons. Like I'd rather deal with that shit than fucking, okay, if I get one of these girls, I got to take her out on multiple dates, which cost me like a total like $500 before I smash.
Yeah.
Like, it's completely different.
Yo, how lit were you here right here, bro? Like you were fucking litty, bro. Like,
bro, she's performing for my live stream on like she's seen the phone and said, "Oh yeah, let me put it on you real quick." Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yo, he just popped his collar, bro.
Bro. I'm booking my flight after this stream, bro.
All right, guys. Yeah,
we're going back.
Yeah, we don't need to watch.
We're
anymore,
going
guys.
back. Fuck this shit. We're booking the flights. Go to fucking Medellin.
We're going to Medellin, guys.
I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm tired of this shit.
I'm there.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man.
Pull up. He asks, is Brazil better? Let's pull up some Don Banks footage, man. This dude's YouTube. So he's like, they were saying in the comments, like he's like LeBron James. And I'm happy for this dude because he's doing more than I would do. I went over here and I did a lot of this shit that he's doing, but I wouldn't film any of it because I was trying to keep the pookies away. But he's like, fuck it. Like, I'm going to show everything. I'm going to do all this shit. And he went from like, last time we checked, he was at like 8,000 subs. He has like 13,000 in like a couple more days.
Is he new? Someone just dropped him in the Discord. I'm like, okay,
he's new.
Start shooting shit like this, like.
Yeah, he's new, bro, and he's killing the game. He learned the language, which, that's something that, I wish I would have done before I did it, really just studied and learned it. I learned it to a degree, but he really knows how to. He's very fluent in it, and he's over there winning. He got a new chick in every video. You know,
He also got my wife in this last video. That's one shorty that I really want.
Oh man, I'm about to go to Brazil, man. It's looking like that out there. Damn.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like I said, I think it's miles above Colombia in my opinion, and I love Medellin.
Oh, I'm about to have a heart attack. Oh wait.
Yeah. That's Steve's wife right
so
there.
this shorty, she be on
it's not his real wife, but
little tatted shorty.
Yeah, she be on the beach all the time.
You know, it's crazy. She not the baddest, but she just got that trashy tat like girl that you just fuck. Like it's crazy. Like I just want to smack. It's like it's weird, bro. Like I just want to. She be
everywhere. She's out everywhere.
I know what you mean already, bro. Yeah, I know what you mean.
She's
like my kryptonite, bro. But you know,
we be on the beach and we see her and kicking it, and then Steve always be talking to her.
Yeah, I try to. She's on a couple of my streams.
She's cool. She's super cool.
But
yeah, Brazil, bro, and Brazil is 3 to 4 times blacker than the United States. So if you like black chicks, they're over there. It's 3 to 4 times blacker than the United States.
Oh man,
and every chick is fit. So if you like fit chicks, they're over there.
Yeah, so he kind of hit the scene on some real quick shit. Just like showing these girls and just kind of giving us the, you know what I'm saying? Like he know what he's doing, bro. So shout out to him, man. I hope that his channel grows quickly, and you know, it reminds me of our growth before we got banned, of course. And you know, we need people that are heavy hitters coming in and just making like content like this, man. Just showing the surroundings, but then even showing the women, and then he'll like sneakily, like, you know what I mean, just get the booty of the chicks like right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? He know what he's doing. So I fuck with the content, man.
This is my thing. Like the raccoon goes down there and he's not getting content like this, and then he's talking shit like, yo, it's trash, and then he's like, I can make it look good. Like, no, it's not trash. You're just trash. This is fire. He went to the same exact place you went to. We went to the same exact place you went to. We met, like, it's just you're trash.
Yeah, this girl's here every weekend. He came to the same spot that she was at, but they didn't get the footage. So, but anyway, man, shout out to this dude, man. Shout out to Don Banks. You definitely got to go to Brazil, homies. I think that you would enjoy it. The girls are a little more like, I guess you call them, like they wear the cutoff jeans and like they shake ass. Like it's not as like prissy and pretty princess as the
But bro, they know how to throw ass in Brazil.
Yeah,
they know how to throw ass.
They have fun, bro.
Yeah.
Man, I just started getting good with Spanish. Now I gotta start brushing up now my Portuguese, bro. That shit look like a movie.
Portuguese crazy, bro. That's hard as fuck.
Yeah. But anyway, man. We'll start to wind down here in a little bit.
We gotta play that. No, we gotta play that thing first.
Play which one?
The video I sent you. The one chick that we added.
It's on
the video.
Discord?
I put it. I think I put it in the Discord.
All right, hold on. We're gonna play.
It's in the thing. I'll find it real quick. I got a Mac, so no worries.
You have a Mac, sure. Yeah, guys, make sure you guys like the video. We appreciate you guys. We got about 50 of you guys in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. The key maker says Paisas equals plastic. Ellis Durrell, he says, we in the streets for real. Shout out to Ellis.
We in the streets for real.
Shout out to you, man.
Is he from an urban environment?
He's from an urban environment.
And if you're from an urban environment, I know YouTube is filled with ex-hustlers, people that know how to move.
God know how.
Has he been shot at? Has he been stabbed?
He has been shot at and been stabbed.
I've been shot at. I've been stabbed. Like in real life, like not abroad, but at home.
Shout out to all the haters, man. Shout out to all the haters.
They not like us.
Here we
they
go.
not like us. They not like us.
They not like us, man. They can't do it like us. Okay, so post that in the joint, and then we'll put that up. And then, guys, we're gonna wind down here because it's going on 1. Okay, it's in the private chat. We'll bring this up real quick.
What state are you in, homies?
Right now, I'm in New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I was in Florida though for a while. Daytona.
Okay. Yeah, hit us up next time you here.
Hell yeah.
Is there a certain timestamp?
You can start it from the beginning.
Is 50.
Y'all, another passport bro has died.
These girls, they grew up in a harsh environment, so you have to keep that in mind. You can be a little bit more aggressive with them because they used to it. You know what I mean?
Do me a favor and watch this video.
Tonight, an urgent warning for Americans visiting Colombia. Embassy.
Spoil me, spoil me, spoil me. Everything wants to spoil me. It comes times 11, so lucky like 7, receiving my blessings enjoyably. I'm open to it and I'm ready. My mind and my energy steady. Receiving the flood of the blessings that come in like.
I literally just made a video last week about a passport bro who was killed in Brazil less than 24 hours after he arrived by 2 women that he invited back to his house. And I was scrolling and I saw on CNN that another passport bro has died. So the first case, like I said, was in Brazil. This guy went to Colombia. He went to Colombia on a solo trip. He died in Colombia. His family was told that his cause of death was a pulmonary embolism, I believe is how you pronounce it, and that was his cause of death. Well, they received his stuff from Colombia, like his suitcase with all his belongings that was in his hotel room. And when they got the stuff back, there was women's items in the suitcase. So there was like a dress, there was earrings, there was heels, like there was a woman with him, even though this was a solo trip, which now they want it investigated because who was with him? Who was with him on this trip when he died? Because this was a solo trip. That's what they were told. And this article was posted in a Passport Bro Facebook group. So like the Passport Bros are being warned about what's going on overseas. I really don't know why his family took it to CNN or took it to the news, because at the end of the day, this happened in another country. There's nothing that the U.S. can do. You got the cause of death. You're never going to get answers, unfortunately. I'm sorry that, your loved one passed away. God rest his soul if he was a good person. But if it is what it sounds like, again, why are men thinking that women can't not be a threat to them? Like, why do men think that women are not capable of committing crimes against them? Like, you will invite a random woman that you don't know from nowhere. You don't know from a campaign. You don't know from Paul. Why are you freaking inviting a woman you don't know in another country who speaks another language? You're in her territory. That's desperation. You are so desperate for some coochie that you disregard your freaking safety. Like, what is not clicking? And I don't know. I was about to stop the video, but I just feel like women, we have like these thoughts in our head. When we go out of town, we are very vigilant. When me and my best friend were in Grenada, even though I love Grenada, it was a very safe country. As soon as we got in the car, we prayed that God would protect us wherever we were going, to get there safely and to get back to the resort safely. Every freaking time. Men, they just don't have that.
Okay, can you pause it real quick? All right, what do you guys think of that first part?
Homies, what do you think?
I think she has some points, and I also think some of her points are kind of just a little bit biased. Like I said, like when I see women get on here and just talk down on passport bros, like, dudes, and I don't know if you guys seen, a dude got drugged last week in Atlanta, and he's a club owner. And what I tell people is, when like if you're a top tier guy in the States and you're in the nightlife, the likeliness that you're going to run into a girl that'll drug you or rob you is higher because you are a rich man in the States. Now, when you go overseas, you suddenly become that rich man. So you have to be more vigilant and more aware. But I think a lot of these dudes end up getting set up because they be going for those double teams. And for me, after I got the, like the threesomes out of my system, all that bringing your friend along for me is a hell no. That's a no-go. You know what I mean? Like you have to be very, very properly vetted. I have to really, I have to know like you and your Facebook and family members and things like that. Mm-hmm. I do think a level of desperation does get dudes got. But I also think sometimes being human just gets you got. You know what I mean? You could be on guard 6 days out of your trip and you get got on the 7th day. It kind of just happens. So
yeah, no, 100%, man. I think that a lot of guys need to understand that women are never going to be able to understand a man's plight and what we deal with. She does make some good points that women can get you. I mean, women, I always say, if there was ever a movie that they would make about a serial killer, they should make one about a woman who basically sleeps with guys to kill them, because basically once a woman gets you in bed, your pants are down and you're as vulnerable as you can ever be as a man, and either she could kill you or another guy could kill you. So it's no wonder that men are getting killed in these countries. whilst trying to look for women for the purposes of having sexual relations. But you know, it's going to happen in Brazil. It's going to happen in Medellin. And really what we need to do is continue to push this kind of content to help men to keep this from happening as best as we can. I always tell guys, look, man, threesomes are cool, but they get old very quickly. If you really want to do one at a strip club. You don't need to do it at your crib. But that seems to be one of the biggest reasons why a lot of guys are getting caught up, is because they're trying to get more than one woman over their crib. The Zuriaki World guy from TikTok, who just got caught up in scopolamine and almost killed, tried to have a threesome with 2 girls, or at least had 2 girls over his crib. So there's a pattern. And if you notice the patterns and you're smart enough to keep yourself from, getting, being vulnerable and getting too excited with women. And we all make the mistake, man. I've seen some beautiful women in Cartagena and Medellin. We're like, damn, you know what I mean? You're drunk, you're drinking a little bit. You're not even drunk, you're tipsy. You see a beautiful woman and she just, catches you off guard. And maybe there's some mistakes that are made, but it can happen to anybody. KBS Travel got scopolamine. I'm sure maybe, some people you guys know in Medellin have been tried by people at least. So it's one of those situations where you just have to travel with friends, have some street smarts and do what you got to do. But nothing's for sure, man. I'm sure some girls have probably tried to, I always tell International, I'm like, yo, there's probably a chick that probably had some fucking scope in her purse, but I had my shit set up so well, and I was paying attention enough that she didn't try me. But you never know. Anybody can get got, and it sucks. But the guy that died in Brazil specifically, he was by himself, and he tried to have a threesome, which we tell guys not to do.
And he didn't have security.
And he didn't have a security guard.
Yeah, I mean, a girl tried to get me in Peru.
Yep.
But I was out. I was way smarter than her. So it didn't happen. But shout out to Keely God. He said girls will go to Jamaica and let some dirty dreadhead dude screw with no rubbers. What is she talking about? And I agree, man. Here's the thing. This girl's not even trying to look at it from a man's perspective. Most men aren't able to attract most women. Most women, the theme of the show, look down on men's salaries here. Your little 40K isn't shit. Most girls want guys to take them to nice places, buy them nice things, and they either can't afford it or they think that it's not worth it. A lot of guys. And it's most guys can't really attract girls. Standards are just crazy high right now too. They're turning down guys that are making 6 figures and all that stuff because they think that they can do better, and typically the girl's not even that bad. So whenever you combine that with the fact that most guys, the average guy's earning 50K, 50K, and then above average guys are at 60K, and you're still laughing at them. What are they supposed to do? So then they go overseas. Yes, they might not know how to move. I think that they need more research needs to be done. Even if you don't book the consultations, do the research. When we first went over, we did research. We watched probably like 30 people's channels before we went over to Medellin for the first time. That was like the first place we went out of the country, on this type of trip. And, we did the research, we studied, we did all that stuff, and then we were good. And then once we learned how to move, we brought that back to everybody else. So a lot of people, they keep trying to censor our content because we are helping people. So there's not a lot of content out there to be able to help people. And then, people are going over there not doing the research. So yes, I don't even really think she has too many valid points. I think she's just looking at it from a woman's perspective. Well, when I go over there, I get in the car and I pray to God. Okay, well, that's cool and all. And I'm definitely a believer in God and everything. And I think you should definitely pray 100%. But at the same time, unfortunately, guys don't just have that option. Guys are going over there for a different reason than you are. So you have to try to look at it from a guy's standpoint instead of saying, I don't understand it. Well, you're not trying to understand it. Women don't have to understand it. No. They don't have to worry about why guys want them or anything. Guys just come up to you and talk to you. You don't have to figure things out. You're not the hunter. You're not the fisherman. Right. So we have to learn everything about you. We have to learn, how to catch y'all, and y'all don't have to learn how to catch us because you don't catch us. We just come to you. So that's the thing. Try to understand it from a guy standpoint. Try to look at it from a guy standpoint. Most guys can't attract the women, or if they can, they want to have access at more beautiful women, more feminine women, more submissive women, and they're willing to go overseas and, you know, take the risk to do it for a reason, because they're not getting what they need back in the States.
Right. And also I think that we need to talk about like the Cardi B's who have actually admittedly said that she's drugged men.
Yeah.
Right. And she's talked about that on public
Didn't get canceled
podcasts and has been successful, where, again, as I said, men are expected to just be okay with women doing fuck shit to them. When we do fuck shit to women, of course we get canceled, but when they do stuff to us, it's not a big deal because they're physically the weaker sex, which is just weird in itself. Shout out to QB Passport Trick, and he says, I got drugged trying to have a threesome with some hookahs in Ecuador. Shout out to you, man. Actually, maybe that's the wrong sound bite to laugh at that, but damn it, I played it anyway. Too late,
man. Why y'all keep doing them?
Yeah, y'all are trolling my man QB Passport flexing, but I don't think QB's in here today. That's the fake QB. So we'll say this real quick, guys, and we'll kind of wrap up here. I'll say this. For me personally, I think that as men, we have a duty to help other men put this kind of content out, no matter how much YouTube tries to censor or ban us. I think that, you know, when it comes to the whole drugging situation, you know, men just have to not be as thirsty and get as happy and giddy. And I understand, bro, like, there's no way we can stop it. There's going to be scopolamine druggings. There's going to be robberies. We're just trying to like patch it. Like, yeah, like as much as we can, because we know we can't necessarily stop it completely, because not everybody's going to go on YouTube and look up content before they go or find our content. But I think as our channel continues to grow, more people will see it and more people will be smarter and be able to move properly, because, you know, you got to know how to move, guys.
Gotta know how to move.
But homies, I wanted to give you a moment, man, to kind of give your final thoughts on today's show.
Well, I want to watch her part.
Oh, you want to do one more?
I want
Okay.
to do her part.
Sorry,
right
so we'll do
afterwards.
one more part, and then is there anything after this one?
And then we can do the final thoughts. I haven't seen any more, so we can just wrap up her part. But
okay,
her part was interesting too. Before we play hers, I want to pull her up on the screen and see what people would rate this.
This chick right here?
Yeah.
Ugh. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. You want my rating?
Want everybody's rating.
I'm giving her like a 1 or a 2, bro. She's whack. She looks like she's in her 40s. She looks older, out of her prime. I don't know if she has makeup on.
Mr. Miyagi says -5.
Yeah,
she has on a lot of makeup.
Yeah,
a lot of makeup.
She's whack. She's probably hideous under that makeup, bro. She's trying with it, but it ain't even working. If you're ugly with makeup on, that's no bueno, bro.
Rough life.
Yeah.
But these are the women that are laughing at the passport bros. These are the women that are making fun of them, trying to call people stupid. And then this is what you bring. Like, this is what you bring to a man, and this is what you look like with makeup. So that's my thing. Women have the option to have makeup, and even if they aren't the best looking, they can look a lot better than they actually look.
Yeah.
And she's has makeup and she still doesn't look better, but she's on here sitting there making fun of passport bros, laughing, all of that shit. So yeah, we can hear her opinion for a couple of seconds, and you know, I'll lose a few brain cells for the content, but after that we can turn it off and wind down and do final thoughts.
Warning to all the guys out there who call themselves passport bros. Let me share a true story with you. I am currently working with a male client in his 50s. He went to a South American country and found himself who he thought was going to be the perfect traditional woman, 20 years younger. Woo! So it happens. She love bombs him. She treats him like her king, her papi. And she's cooking for him and cleaning for him. And it's romance and the sex is amazing. And this man is like everything he wanted in a woman. She was it until he brought her back to the States, got her green card. She moved into his beautiful, beautiful condo. and thought she can run game, dumped him, and met a multimillionaire and broke his heart. The end.
I mean, we talk about this all the time. Never bring a girl back to the States. It's the same shit we always talk about. You're a fucking dummy, stupid idiot. You idiots. If you bring a girl back to the States.
Man.
So
we might have to cancel Wiser. He said out of 3 limit drops, I got 2 minutes for her, bro. Like,
what the fuck?
Damn, Wiser.
All
Disappointed,
right, well,
bro.
Hold on. Breaking news, guys. Wiza has disappointed us. No clue what's going on, Wiza. No. Never. She's ugly. She looks like a fucking witch. And she's a bitch.
The wicked bitch of the West.
The wicked bitch of the West, Wiza. Skycam. Don't understand why, Wiza. You would ever in your life smash that. We'll let you go this time, Wiza, but we can't let you off next time. All right? We'll let you go. But next time, Wiza, it's not going to work, okay? It's not going to work.
He's still my guy, Wiser.
You're my guy, Wiser.
But
What the fuck?
What
man?
the
Come
fuck?
on.
He said he fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, bro.
No, man, we're not smashing that, bro. You've been to Colombia. You've seen the light.
Yeah, you've seen the light.
You know what it is, bro.
Even if I didn't see the light, even if
Bro,
I could never smash again.
I would rather him wife
in
up a
life.
hooker. I'd rather him
rather
wife up a Cartagena.
I would wipe up a hooker before I smash her, bro.
Yeah, bro.
If the options were wifing up a hooker, which is a no-no, or smashing her, which is also a no-no, I'm wifing up a hooker, bro.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
All right, let's give Homies Hub the floor here. Homies, man, thank you so much for joining the stream. We're gonna wind down here, getting a little tired. And Wiza's in tears. But we wanted to give you a moment, man, to just kind of shout out your channel. Any last thoughts on the stream? What's next for you? What are you gonna be doing? What kind of content you're gonna be doing in the future? And are you going back to Medellin anytime soon?
All right, so thank you guys for having me. First and foremost, like I said on my stream, and I say to all of you guys, these were the first guys I've ever watched about going to Colombia, going to Cartagena. So that Cartagena video is what set me off to really being able to like have the game I needed to go there. And then it's like once you go there and you learn the game, you kind of want to like, you know what, other people should know the game as well. But I think you guys are definitely super professional, if not the best in the world at just giving these breakdowns on how guys should move. And when I'm out there, I always assume the guys out there stumbled upon your channel the same way that I did. And then you'll find that a lot of guys have not stumbled upon any content and they're just going out there with no information. And, you know, it gets really bad for them, you know, but yeah, I definitely have to appreciate you guys for that.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, for sure. My thoughts on all of this, like I said on my stream earlier, was we give women the benefit of taking away our power way too much, right? And like women hate the fact that men date women that are younger. You know, we go to these third world countries to get women that's more submissive, and really their anger is really driven by the fact that we are learning our power. And I think a lot of men need to understand the power they have and keep that power with you. Like, you don't have to tolerate dealing with a, you know, like a hippopotamus or dealing with like a wicked witch of the West. You don't have to put up with that anymore. You know what I'm saying? And you'll save more money and save yourself the headache when you do go to these other countries. The only thing that I always advise is do not wear your heart on your sleeve. You know what I mean? And we can argue about women that's better in the States or whether they're better overseas. But this has always been my saying, and I'll keep saying it, right? When it comes to dealing with women here in the States, it doesn't matter if your girl would do it to you, meaning do you dirty, snake you, divorce you, take your wealth. It doesn't matter whether she would do it to you. It's the fact that she can do it to you. And that's what all of you guys need to keep in mind. Empower yourself, stay empowered. Being a man is about being free and not caring what other people think. Imagine allowing someone else's thoughts and their stupid opinions on TikTok to stop you from freely being a man. You know what I mean? And that's why the masculinity is being lost, because we are allowing women to dictate what men do. So that's something that I'm strongly against. Take advantage of the fact that you could hop on a plane and go be around baddies. We don't know if they're going to allow men to do this, later on in the future if they figure out some way to tame us from hopping on a flight. You know what I mean? And go experience the other side of the rainbow. Okay? Get to see what being around a feminine, in shape, submissive, beautiful ass woman is like, rather than settling for these hippopotamuses and Wicked Witches of the West and Plain Janes that you're going to end up spending 10 times, 50 times the amount of money on after you get that divorce anyway. See what I'm saying? So life is always going to be better overseas. But once you can figure out how to empower yourself to earn money there, you're going to be a king. And I've been saying, go where you're treated best. Don't go where you're tolerated. Go where you're treated best. They're going to always try to guilt trip us for going for younger women, more beautiful women, women that cheaper. They're always going to try to take away the power from us, but we don't take away the power from them when they prefer men that's taller, make more money, you know, things like that. So that's really the moral of my story. Do your research, obviously, you know, like before you go out there, and walk around with your chest out and be proud, because guys, we are the top 1% in the world. If you were living and working in this country, no matter what your income is, you are the top 1% man on the planet. So just because these women don't appreciate you, go where you're treated best, where you can literally go somewhere else and the women instantly realize that you are the top 1% in the world and act like it. So that's, you know, those are my final thoughts on this.
Yeah, no, man. Wise words, man. We got to drop a bomb for that.
Yeah, we need some sound bites, bro.
Gotta drop a bomb for homie sub.
Honey.
Yes, sir.
So I'll say this real quick, man, before we cut out of here, and I appreciate that I'll let International say something, but I'll just to expound on that, man. You know, as men, bro, we gotta try to elevate each other. I appreciate you, homie sub, for coming on. I appreciate the search engine thing that you made, where you're kind of trying to help men, and you know, you're thinking outside the box of how to, you know, get guys out of the situation that they're in. You're not just thinking about yourself, but you're actually trying to pull other people into the situation that you're in. And I think that any of us who are creating content, we're trying to show guys, hey man, this could be your life. A lot of people say we are sensationalizing it. Sensational. But in reality, we're just showing, hey man, look, this could be you. And you're not me, we're different people, but you could live a better version of your life. Your little 50,000 or 60,000 that women try to frown out here could be made in these countries if you get a digital nomad type of job, and you can live like a fucking king in some of these places. You know, Cartagena, we were talking about, is $200-300 a month to live pretty nice in a nice apartment there. So I think that a lot of guys need to understand, man, this content exists for a reason, and we're making it for a reason, and we're just trying to help men out and show you guys a different way, a different lifestyle, and different kinds of women. Yes, of course, in Medellin and other countries, it's dangerous and things can happen. But if you move properly and you make the right decisions, you'll be fine. And I'll sort of land the plane by saying this. I think that, you know, homie sub, you have a great head on your shoulders. You obviously are thinking critically about what you're saying and the content that you're creating. And I think that as men, we need to hit all bases, right? We talk about the women, which is part of it. We talk about the hoes, which is part of it. That's part of being a man. There's going to be hoes. We talk about real estate. We talk about business. We talk about working. We talk about our day-to-day lives. These are all the things that encompass what it means to be a man. And that's what Mentuition's about. We're really just trying to like show, like, look, man, like, you know, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this. Look, if you don't want to talk to pros, you don't have to, but you'll live a better life if you go to these places. And I think that, you know, we talk about Fresh and Fit and some of these other podcasts where guys are just dealing with women here. But I think the future is going to be getting your passport, just as long as you can still get your passport and travel. And there's no restrictions. Like you said, homie hub, I think that the new wave is going to be guys getting their passport and going over to these places and experiencing it. And even if it's for a little bit of time, let's say you're not actually ever going to permanently live over there, it's still nice to get out of the matrix every once in a while and you know, be around women. The analogy I like to use, International and homie hub, is when you're on Mario and you go down the little pipe pause and there's all those rings. It's like the bonus board where there's all these rings. That's what Parquilleras is. It's like that dream world where you go into Mario or Sonic where there's all these rings and coins that you can get, and then it's really short, and then you got to jump back into the thing and go back to the regular game.
It's a good analogy.
But that's what it is. But if you could somehow stick yourself in that world and be in that world forever, it's possible to do it. And you become the same rich guys that are here benefiting on banging the girls at Hooters and banging the strippers because they got money, because 500 is not a lot to them. Best believe, guys, in the chat, that these guys may pay a girl at Hooters, right? I'm not for sale. Don't try to flirt with me. I know my tits are pushed up, but give me my tip. Bye-bye. There's a guy that comes into Hooters like, look, how much you make a night? I'll pay you triple that if you let me fuck, right? Not all of them will say yes, but some of them will. And I'm not saying that that's what you need to do when you go to Medellin, but you got the option to. Right? It's nice to be able to have the option. And it doesn't even have to be hookers. Like, it could just be a regular girl that just contemplates it. Like real G's, real dudes that have money know, just like, look, money talks, having clout talks, being professional or looking good talks. Like it doesn't mean you need to always lead with your wallet, but it sure helps to have money. It sure helps to be able to be in that top 1%, and you get to choose, you get a larger pool to choose from. So again, guys, think of it as the Super Mario or the Sonic world, where it's that little bonus world. That's what it is. And you got to figure out a way to get there permanently, or at least if you don't get there permanently, go and get your rocks off and come back. I feel so much better after I go to Cartagena for a week and come back here. I feel more relieved. I feel like I can talk to any girl here in the United States. Even though I talk to them anyway, I feel like I can talk to them even more when I come back here, even though I typically don't want to. But, you know, really what I ultimately would like to do is get guys over there permanently. That'd be dope. International, what you got?
Man, we appreciate you pulling up, homies. Shit, I just love our conversations. I was telling Steve today, I'm like, speaking on these topics, we definitely gotta get homies on here, just because, you know, you have that Medellin perspective. Wanted to let our chat hear that perspective, hear everything. These bozos on here, just, I said, they're all blue pilled, man, and it's cool. It's all right to have that type of opinion, cool. And I'm not like, we're far from a red pill channel, but just always take the woman's side. And these passport bros are losers for going over there and trying something different and all of that stuff. They're crazy, and why would you risk death and all that stuff? And people just laughing at it. Like you were saying, these stories happen and everybody thinks that you're an idiot. All passport bros are idiots. And, you know, why would they go over and do that? But they don't show the plenty of examples like us, like Homies Hub, of passport bros working and being successful and changing the game and putting out dope ass content and showing you guys that there's another way. They don't ever show that, but they'll show, you know, people getting finessed. They'll laugh at them. They'll make TikTok videos. You know, that's all cool. And I always say this too, like, if it was opposite and the women were leaving the country in masses and doing the same thing, and they're going over dying, and people were to laugh at them, they'd be canceled. So it's crazy that you can do that. It's really sad when I see people over there getting finessed. That's why we made this content. And you know, our purpose is to help men navigate it, you know, the best way that they can, and get the most out of life when everybody else in the world is telling you you ain't shit. Your job's telling you ain't shit. Women are telling you ain't shit. Everybody else, you're working your ass off. You're trying to be the best version of yourself, the best that you can be. When everybody tells you you ain't shit, we're here to tell you you are the shit. You're, as you said, the number 1% person in the world. You know, you're working your ass off. You're top 1% of people in the world, men and women, no matter what country you go to. And we're showing you how to maximize that and get the best out of the world when everybody else doesn't want to give you anything.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah. Well, homies, man, we appreciate you for coming through, bro. And you know, guys, make sure you subscribe to his page. I'll go ahead and post his link. I see a couple people did sub up. Make sure you guys sub up to his channel. Homies, you got anything else before we cut out of here?
No, that's it, man. Thanks for having me on. You guys can sub to the channel, hop in the Discord. I got a Dating as a Black Man in Colombia Medellin version dropping soon, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to walk you guys through all of Medellin with live clips of me out there. It's going to be a dope video, so stay tuned for it. It's dropping soon.
Do you think you'll drop it before Monday? Because we'd like to review it.
Let's see.
If not, then just let us know when you drop it, because we can.
Yeah.
Our next show's Monday.
Next show's Monday. All right. We'll see. We'll see. It's basically like 75% done. So
Okay. Yeah, let us know.
Number
We just put Homies Hub channel in the chat, guys. We just put it up on the screen as well. So check it out and make sure you guys subscribe. Any of you guys that are watching this on the playback, you can also subscribe to his channel as well. But homies, man, thank you so much for joining the panel, and we'll definitely join your stream. Hit me up or hit International up behind the scenes, and I'll send you those videos. With the doing the Streamlabs or StreamYard and all that stuff. So you
Yeah, we'll get you right, bro.
All right, cool. Thank you guys. Take care, man.
All right, brother.
All right, man.
Appreciate
Have a good night.
All right, guys. That was Homies Hub. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream today. We appreciate you guys for tuning in, and class is dismissed. International, anything else before we cut on out of here?
Don't kiss these hoes in the mouth. What is it?
Don't kiss these hoes in the mouth. Don't eat hookah box.
Yeah. Don't eat Thai hookah box.
Yeah. Don't eat Thai coochie.
How do you say I'm trying to get some coochie in Thai?
Thai boosie.
Thai boosie. Don't do that. Let's go over our Patreon, guys, and our locals before we cut on out of here, guys. I just posted a new video on Patreon. We now have 30 videos on Patreon. Shout out to us. We've been only doing this for 2 or 3 months now, our Patreon. So we have
your favorite raccoon. I checked earlier. He don't have many more videos, and he's been out for 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, your favorite raccoon could never.
Yeah. So
don't pull up a different video. We can do a different one. Just to show something else.
Let's see. What do we have?
What can we show that's YouTube friendly that won't get us banned?
We can do this. Her. We don't have too much YouTube friendly stuff.
Go to the
next page.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. We're trying to find something we can show without it being provocative.
I just want to show some different videos.
Most of this
scroll.
Most of the stuff we can't show, bro.
Yeah, shit's wild.
That's why I don't be going to the second page, because it's like too far. You want me to show this?
You can show that.
This one?
Yeah, you can show that.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll show a little Brazil. This is a Brazil baddie.
Los. I know that we don't get girls, especially regular girls, but
yeah, we don't get girls. That's your phone. She has your phone in her hand.
Nah, that's AI, bro.
That's AI. You're right. So yeah, guys, if you go to Brazil, this is the kind of women you'll see. Nice body, pretty face, beautiful, feminine. Again, we don't sensationalize things because we'll show you guys. This isn't scripted. She grabs International's phone. She takes a video of herself. This is a real, well, it's a fake Brazilian girl. It's AI. But all I'm trying to get you guys to understand is, man, when you go down there, you'll see it for yourself, man. You really will. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's one of the girls that I was dealing with. But yeah, I know that they say that we don't get them. You don't. You can show that one.
You don't.
But yeah, it's that's. Like I said, all these niggas that be online talking shit, banks, all these people that say that we don't get girls. Show me your receipts. Your receipts cannot match up.
Your receipts.
Your receipts are nowhere close to mine.
Yeah.
And I do this, and that's light work.
We're on to you guys, right? All you guys are gonna do is talk shit.
Carousel.
Yeah, you're
Primo,
just gonna
all these niggas
go online,
talk shit. Show me your receipts. Show me your receipts.
I'm over it now, because it's like we've 3, 4, 5, 6 times we've said, hey guys, come on our stream. We've invited these guys to our stream. Bring up some girls you talk to. We've been on their panels or panels they've been on and say, hey, bring up your girls. You keep talking shit about we're not showing baddies or we're not showing any girls.
I'm not putting them on YouTube.
Yeah,
you're right. I'm not putting them on YouTube.
So now,
but there are receipts. There are receipts all over the Discord, all over the locals, all over the Patreon. You can see it all day.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna sit here and like, if you guys just join the locals, you'll see it. But I mean, guys, I'll say this. So any of our haters that talk a lot of shit, just go to their channel or the platforms that they're on and see what girls they show. Right? You've never seen Keith interact with women besides his creep cameras. Yeah. Have you ever seen him do like what Sin does, where he has like 2 or 3 bitches around shaking ass?
He can't. He don't have that much money to pay for it. That's the only thing he can do is pay for it. And the thing is with Keith, like, Keith is getting finessed by some chick in the States. Like, he can't even go and show stuff that he wants to show. That's why he got all his stuff hidden, members only. One, because he knows we'll flame him, and two, because he knows that his girl, he can't post certain things because she'll get mad. She'll break into his car and pour sugar in his tank and destroy his crib. And he got to get permission to do everything. That's my point. Like, these niggas ain't fucking with us, to be honest.
Yeah. So now it's kind of like I don't really care anymore.
Niggas could talk shit. Oh, you fat. Cool. Well, I'm chilling with that. And you chilling with some bum chick that fucking you got to get permission to do every little thing.
I look at it all now, guys, as trolling. They won't show their women, and I'm not gonna keep asking them to do it. If I'm always down for a debate or a battle or a, you know what I mean, like a real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can be competitive. So let's get on a stream. Let's do video for video or girl for girl. But they won't do it.
Pull up your ex.
Yeah, I'll pull up my
pull up your ex real quick.
Yeah. And I'm really like, this is what we really do. Like,
we
I
don't
even lie about it.
You be post like online, like on our old channel, right? I posted I'll let you guys know. So I posted a little video, and it was like Brazilian baddie takes me and shows me Sugarloaf or whatever, and then all the comments, oh, she's not a baddie, she's not a baddie, she's not a baddie, blah blah blah. And I didn't say anything because I'm trying to get, sometimes we'll post stuff and we're trying to get engagement. So I'll post a baddie and then I'll know that she's like, she was probably about average, a little bit above average, and that's what they were saying. She's not baddie, but she's a little bit above average. Cool. But I post that in the title to get the engagement. Now, the chick that you just saw was a chick that I was dealing with, like, on some serious shit. So I'm not posting that shit on YouTube. I don't post no serious. Anything you see on YouTube is not serious. So you like, if you go on locals, if you go on Patreon, you could see some chicks that me and Steve have dated that we're out on dates with. And like I said, these are regular chicks. So that's my whole thing. And then you got these dickheads like Banks. It's like, oh, she not a baddie. Like, bro, firstly, you don't even show your face online. Secondly, you've never showed me any chick that you've ever dealt with. And thirdly, I know that no chick that you've dealt with is nearly as close as anything I've dealt with. I've showed multiple receipts on multiple streams.
Yeah.
Like, this is the chick Steve's dealing with. Like Banks ain't nowhere close. Keith ain't nowhere close. Like, that's my whole shit. Like, y'all niggas not fucking with us.
Man, I miss my.
He's too busy at Burger King when in Colombia. Yeah, bro. Burger King or KFC. It's a crossroads. I don't know where to go. McDonald's. Like, bro, your YouTube content's trash, and you're not fucking with us, and you got fake subs. We show you the yacht parties. We show you how we interacting with girls. We do IRL streams. None of the shit's staged. And that's what I'm saying. Like, they're not nowhere close to us.
Yeah, if y'all really look, like, just really look at the other content creators and then go, okay, where's the receipts? They'll talk and they'll laugh and they'll joke. Yo, look at Steve. Look at Al. He looked this way. Look at Steve. They on the yacht. That's a little ass boat. They'll just like pick something that they can't even see. I'm drinking 1942 out the bottle, and they'll be like, man, they in the river. They in the river. That ain't even the ocean. They'll just make something up, and it's like you realize that they're just hating, bro. Like, but we're showing you guys receipts. So if you guys, we should start calling this receipts .locals.com. Like, it's literally, if you want to see how we get down, bro, just go to the locals, man. It's all there, man.
Everything's there, man.
And we're gonna be posting more on the locals, guys, tomorrow, maybe even tonight, but definitely tomorrow. I'm gonna be uploading more on locals so you guys can see some more of the behind the scenes stuff. We'll post more of our personal dates, the chicks we went out here with in Miami.
We also show girls from the United States that we've dated too.
Yeah, everything.
It's not just this, oh, she's only dating you because she's poor or whatever, that bullshit. We show dates from the United States. We show chicks that we've dealt with here that are regular chicks. We show you chicks overseas that we dealt with. And like I said, niggas ain't fucking with us, to be honest.
Yeah. So just to get to the Patreon real quick, guys, patreon.com/mentuition is where you guys can see all the exclusive breakdowns. We just uploaded our Cartagena 102.5, just an update on what's going on. It's about 20 minutes long. If you guys are a part of the Patreon, you can sign up for the $20 tier, and you'll be able to see this. If you're a free member, you will not be able to see this. So sign up if you want to see the updates. And then, of course, we have the Cartagena 102 full uncensored version on there as well. But if you're a free member, you can see the censored version. So the first tier, guys, is our general admission. It's $20. You get 10% off of your first month of locals, access to all of our full uncensored travel guides, exclusive behind the scenes footage, exclusive access to our private community, Patreon exclusive content, and access to our private Discord. The next tier, guys, is our VIP tier. It's $50. In addition to the previous tier perks, you get priority chats on YouTube, access to our members only live streams, a list of over 300 remote jobs.
It's actually over 1,000.
Oh, it's over 1,000.
I'm just doing like kind of like a
we got to change that.
Kind of like a trial. What's it called where you do it? It's kind of like a test. I can't think of the word, but basically what I'm doing is, guys, I'm going on this remote job list and I'm applying for jobs just to show people that I could get a job on there, on this remote job list. I'm literally applying for them right now. And there's a ton of remote jobs, and it's literally thousands of jobs on there, no matter what field you're in, whether you're in customer service, whether you're in tech, whether you're in sales, whether you're in accounting, whether you're in, it's a bunch of things. Everybody always talks about the tech jobs. Oh, you need to learn programming and all that shit. Nah, like this is literally every single field. And I'm on here in their quality jobs with quality companies that are going to pay you a lot of times around 6 figures. Like a lot of the jobs on here are close to 6 figures. And if you take that money overseas, shit, you at $500,000. At 100,000, you at $500,000.
Basically.
So that's the whole thing is tons of quality jobs on here, and they're quality companies on here.
100%, guys.
But those are for the serious people. They say, oh, Mentuition, I want to move overseas. I want to do this. Cool. Sign up for that tier or sign up for the all access pass tier.
Yeah.
If you do the all access pass tier, you're going to get all of that. Plus, you're going to get a free consultation with us. And then I can teach you all of the stuff you need to do to get a job. I promise you, like, there's people that have done it that are in great positions right now. One of them worked for a big tech company, and he's in the process of getting everything taken care of and getting that job and going overseas. One of my good friends is in the process of getting a job and going overseas. It's very simple with that list, and there's a lot of jobs. We got to update that. There's thousands.
Yeah, we'll update that, guys. So we have over 1,000 remote jobs, 1 free consultation question answered per month on Patreon direct message, 30% off of your locals membership for 3 months, 20% off of consultations, and 10% off of the merch. Last but not least, guys, we have the all access pass. This is how you guys can support us at the highest level. You get 1 free consultation per month, up to 60 minutes, 25% off of additional consultations throughout the month, 50% off of your locals membership for 6 months, access to our personal cell phone numbers, free exclusive member-only meetups, VIP access and discounts on our yacht parties and other events, Patreon exclusive discounts on our website services, discounts on our tour guides, and 20% off of the merch. All right, guys. Also, make sure you guys join mentuitiondiscord.net is where you can join the Discord. The Discord link is also in the description below. Make sure you guys join the Discord. It's free. It's a free community where we all can chat behind the scenes about the show, about travel, about sports, about baddies, about life questions, whatever you need. That's all in the Discord. And we're not just in the Discord, but all of our supporters are in the Discord. And you can ask general questions and someone will typically respond to you pretty quickly. Also, guys, if you're ever wary about when we are streaming, we stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday around 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Sometimes it starts at about 10, maybe a little later if we have technical difficulties, but 9:30 is the general rule of thumb. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. www.mentuition.network or .net is where you can go. Mentuition.net or .network will bring you to our YouTube page where we stream from, or whatever site we're streaming from at the time. So guys, we got some big things in store.
Shout out, before you talk about that, shout out to all the people that try to stream during the same times that we stream too.
Shout out to you guys.
We've been streaming consistently all this year.
Yeah.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and haven't really missed a day. Maybe if we're traveling somewhere, but every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, even if we travel, we try to go live. Just to update you, but then we got a bunch of dick riders trying to stream at the same time. They don't stream on the off days that we don't stream, but they try to stream at the same time we do. because they're our sons. But
They
shout
are-
out to them.
They are sons. Shout out to you guys. We appreciate you for streaming at the same time, but our stream is better. Shout out to you. So yeah, guys. Before we wind down, make sure you guys like the video, leave a comment. More of you guys need to leave comments. Helps push us out up the algorithm. So definitely leave some comments, leave a like. And stay tuned, guys. We got some big things in store for you guys. We're going to be uploading a lot more to Patreon. We're going to do at least one Patreon video per week. And we're going to be uploading the locals a lot more very soon. And we may go live maybe tonight or most likely tomorrow. We'll do a lot more live IRL streams, guys. We've been off the IRLs as much because we've been traveling too much. There's been a lot going on, but we're going to get back to the IRL streams, okay? Also, guys, share the channel with your friends. If you know somebody who's traveling, if you know somebody who may like the content, hey, check out this channel. It's called Mentuition. These dudes are dope. They're funny. They got a lot of content. You guys will enjoy it, and I'm sure your friends or family will enjoy it. Also, guys, last but not least, I am uploading old nostalgic purposes videos. What I mean by that is there were a lot of other shows on this channel before we got banned, and I'm going to start re-uploading those shows. Okay, so today I uploaded a parallel perspective video. It only got about 40 or 50 views so far. But guys, on our you click our back end, pause. You guys go here and you scroll down. Okay, we have the For You, which is basically just random stuff. You guys need to watch this yacht party if you haven't seen it. Super lit. Lot of baddies on this yacht party, man. Oh my goodness. But
nah, there weren't
there weren't any baddies according to Keith.
It was it was a 5-to-1 ratio. So there were 3 guys and there were 15 girls.
You're right.
And they were all Brazilian and they were all bad. But somehow Keith and his Glazers, Banks and all them other fuck niggas try to find ways to hate and all that shit and talk shit.
Always.
Oh, did you see that facial expression at 1 hour and 20 minutes and 3 seconds?
So yeah, guys. So let's get these views up, guys. The reason why these views are a little lower is because we were actually streaming on this channel. And you know, we had a main channel, so this was kind of our secondary channel. So any of you guys who haven't seen the content, go back and watch some of this to get the views up, get the likes up.
Not only that, we have older videos. This was like a burner channel for me initially. I have a lot of vlogs on here. A lot of stuff from Brazil when I was over there. Check out all that stuff. That was me going up and getting that baddie's number live on camera.
A lot of stuff on here.
And a bunch of stuff.
So just real quick, guys, at the top is For You. This is just random stuff that YouTube sort of recommends. Underneath is our past live streams. So every live stream that we do, it'll be in chronological order. Under that are our IRL streams where we actually go live walking around Miami, walking around Brazil, so on and so forth. We'll start uploading more of our old live streams on here as well, guys. Underneath that are our clips. Underneath that is airplane mode. I'm going to do one somewhere in here where it'll be called maybe Steve Intuition. It'll be just content that I've made by myself. And then underneath all of that, there'll be the Mentuition Chronicles, guys. This will be all the old shows from the studio downstairs. Okay, so any of you guys that want to see this, make sure you guys check this out because we are going to start shooting with girls again in the near future. But the parallel perspective, a lot of you guys have missed this show, want to see it again. You know, where's that content at? You know, blah, 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 blah. So we will be posting this back up on the channel for those of you who are interested. So stay tuned for that. Okay. And we need to use this studio more, guys. This is literally directly underneath us. This is still here, still a very, very beautiful studio that we can use. And we'll start shooting some more for sure. Okay. No one does it like us, guys. We got a lot of haters, but they could never. Like your favorite raccoon could never do this. Like he couldn't even fathom how this is even put together. Right. So shout out to the haters. Shout out to the chat. Appreciate you guys. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and wind down. We'll see you guys on Monday, and we'll probably try to do a live stream, IRL stream in between that at some point. Okay, guys? Till next time. Adios.
Adios. Adios. Adios.